I don't care if you've been trying to find them Spidey movie tickets all night. If you up, smash that like button. Welcome to Black and Black Times Infinity. I'm your host, Cthulhu Buddy, coming to you live direct from the Vista Smoking Out Fam with all the dankest dank shit. On my left, the oldest ninja in the world, old ninja.
Less than black, but still black.
On my far right, engineer and on the ones and twos, choking people out of the prison force chronos.
People of Earth, I am Lur of the planet Omicron Persei 8. Is this thing on? Now then.
Last but not least, we got your boy Blue.
Yes, it's I Blue. Not confused with Blue from Foster's, because that little guy was a fucking dick. Go back and watch that show and you'll see what I mean.
God damn.
All right.
All right, I'm not ready for the... I gotta pull the things up, so just give me a minute here.
No worries, no worries. We
Dude,
back.
I did watch the video that talked about Blue from Foster's, and this kid, like his imaginary owner had like a sugar addiction, and he literally gave his kid sugar so that he get fucking high for a goddamn party.
God damn.
He was like Tally.
Hell of a good episode.
Y'all wanna get high?
What was that?
He was like Tally.
Oh, Tally. Oh no, that Tally. No, Tally was on South Park.
Yeah, I know.
You're talking about Chi.
Yeah, no, but you're saying
you're talking about
he's
cheese.
giving him sugar because it's a drug. Just, like Tally.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
Drugs.
God damn.
Anywho, all right. First in the
Break
chat.
down them stats.
All right, first in the chat would be a Papa Bear. Papa Bear is in Florida right now, so he's at
Oh,
some
shit.
tech
Oh,
conference thing that apparently they have VR. And I want to get his feedback on like some tactical or some haptic feedback VR shit. So hopefully we'll be able to report back soon. And also Cake Man, he's in there as well. Good
What's
to see
up?
you again, Cake Man. And listener of the week would be user 729890280. Thank you very much. Sorry, we missed
Anonymous user.
a week of a podcast, but
Wait.
it wasn't happening last week.
Was that 2-0 or 3-0?
It was
3 zeros is shit. I don't know about 2-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2-0.
All right. We back up in here. Old Ninja, you usually pour out something urban. What you doing, and whoops did you pouring it out for?
Some urban. It's just malt liquor. It's not necessarily urban. I'm sure there's somebody at Yale or Harvard drinking this shit. But we want to pour out some. We want to pour out some King Cobra for. Let's see. I believe it's pronounced Stefan Sodenheim. He was a composer, mostly for Broadway, but his earliest success was in the 50s. He wrote the lyrics for West Side Story, which is being remade and released this month, and the play Gypsy. Through the 90s, he wrote music and lyrics to musicals such as Assassins, which is about the men and women who tried to kill American presidents, and Passion. It's an operatic probe into the nature of true love. He continued to do works for theater and sometimes for movies. He did the musical A Funny Thing Happened to the Way to the Forum, Sweeney Todd, Sunday in the Park with George, and Into the Woods. He's won an Oscar for his song Sooner or Later from the film Dick Tracy, and several Tony Awards. He died at his home at the age of 91.
Damn. Yeah, it's a long life.
Composing all the way up until his 90s. So he was a lyricist, a composer. He didn't sing though, or at least not like recordedly. But he's had decades of work. So RIP to him.
Good shit. Who else you got? Anybody else?
Oh shit, we got a donation. Hold on. Y'all didn't hear it yet, but I just heard it.
No, I can't hear it.
Maha Blurred, thank you very much for the donation. Super chat.
Oh,
If you're
he's
in the
always
chat,
showing love.
yeah, if you want to support the podcast monetarily, you can use Super Chat. We keep talking about doing a Patreon. We haven't done it yet, but if you want to, support us, it's easy. Live stream, Super Chat, bam, there you go.
If you guys want us to start our OnlyFans, just slide into our DMs and we'll look into that.
Damn.
I heard of the OnlyFans.
We'll make a Be the BTI calendar.
Blue definitely twerks in the OnlyFans. Just so y'all know.
Yeah.
He does.
So we're looking
I
at
make my skinny little booty
4K.
cheeks clap.
Yeah, we're looking at 4K dick pics and 4K.
Well, you ain't in 4K because your fucking internet connection is slow. You just pause the fuck out.
Yeah, I took my thing out, but oh well. It's all good.
All right, guys. We back up in here. Start us off, Kronos.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Sorry that we missed a week, but I went down to SoCal, and it just wasn't really feasible to do a podcast down there. I mean, we could have done it with me and Prodigy, because I went down to his new place, which is amazing. We'll get into that in a little bit. But yeah, we missed a week. Sorry, but usually y'all get at least one podcast from us a week. So yeah, I think missing 1 week isn't so bad out of the year. So all right, it was 2 this year, but we get something extra. So it's fine.
Yeah, it was fun to just really get together with family. Like Rhoda said, there's people over at the captain's house. There's people over at my house. There was not a spare kind of like room or whatever that was decently quiet. Even the garage is kind of cold.
Cause your sister went too. I can't remember what her name is for the show.
Raider White.
The Queens of Candle.
Yeah. And so did my niece, who's almost 30 now, which is fucking weird. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that is really weird.
Yeah. I remember when she was born.
I still remember when she turned 21.
Yeah. I remember getting drunk with her in SFP week. It was great.
Yeah. Holy shit. That's fucking crazy.
So the great thing is, I mean, we got a chance to celebrate not only Thanksgiving but Kronos' youngest daughter's birthday.
Yeah.
I can't believe she's 5. Holy shit.
Yeah. Eating, hanging out, fried turkey, mac and cheese, all kinds of stuff. Everything except for sweet potato pie, Blue.
Hey man, that is not me. There's a fucking pie shortage out there. Prices are being jacked up. You can't find fucking Cool Whip in a can. Like, dude, it's fucking anarchy out there. This is the days of days, guys. This is the days of days.
You need to make your own pie crust. That's what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't seem terribly difficult.
That's either said and yeah, I mean it's not that difficult, but like I have to buy like a pie roller and like get pans and this and like I even thought about doing that, but I couldn't even find like the pans that you put the pie crust into. Like it was fucking basically sold out. It was, dude, I'm telling you, it was anarchy out there. Like I went to probably like the north of maybe 10 Safeways, Lucky's, all different kind of food chain places. Look, I went to Walmart. And Target, looked at pie crust and nothing. Like my wife actually found some in Palo Alto. And my mom also brought me over some as well from I don't even know where she got it from, but dude, it was a struggle trying to find pie crust, and I still can't find them.
Man, I'll tell you what, so this is gonna be kind of weird, but fuck it, I'll just say it anyway. Apparently, the nearest grocery store to me is at the very bottom of the hill where I live, and it's a Mexican place. It's a Mexican like grocery store, and I never went there before. Because I'm like, they just sell Mexican food. Like, how fucking stupid is that to even think about? Like, it's in America. Like, why the fuck do they only sell Mexican food? It's so stupid. So, first of all, it's I think it's called the Chavez
Soup.
Like yeah.
Chavez Soup.
Shit's hella nice. Like it's really nice in there. They have a restaurant in there as well, which I've never eaten that, but I
got Baba Taquerias.
Yeah, but it's like they have like everything that you need, there in their supermarket. So maybe you should have went to like a Mexican market and got like some pie tins.
Yeah, I tried to. Well, I went to Grocery Outlet. They didn't even have them either, and sometimes they'll usually have some. But yeah, dude, I can find pie crust.
Yeah,
it is. It takes me like 5 minutes to walk there.
Yeah, because it's funny. Like the first time I went to like the Chavez Super is like I feel it was like for some. It was for like salsa, and of course, what I do as an American asshole, I got the fucking paste. You know what I mean?
That's made in New York City.
Yeah, okay. So I have a caveat. Normally, I wouldn't really care, but K-Mac, she's anti cilantro, so paste is nice and safe. So I went in there like a dumbass.
Oh.
Got some paste, paid, left. Then I guess for Riley's birthday, she needed like some heavy whipping cream and something else. What the fuck it was? But anyway, I went down there. They had both things easily. Like they have all the things that you would normally get at a grocery store. And it's just silly to go to like a Safeway that's like way further away than where this place is. Like basically, it's in walking distance. If only it wasn't like walk back up a hill because I live on a pretty steep hill. Well, it's still in walking distance. I'm not fucking weak.
Mm-hmm.
You can
Right,
walk there.
the place is like Safeway, but instead of having a Starbucks, they got taqueria.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's way more compact, but it's also you don't need that much shit in a supermarket. So.
Yeah.
Right on. Yeah, no. I'll even say this, you can surprise yourself even in Ranch 99 and some of the Asian
Yeah.
supermarkets as well. They have some good shit.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't sleep
Well,
on
since we're on the topic of Thanksgiving, I actually threw a Ask Beats and BTI question on here since we're kind of in that realm, and it kind of stems from there's a trend about how like mac and cheese doesn't deserve to be at Thanksgiving dinner. But I want to ask you guys what it's been trending on like there was like a meme or something trending on Facebook and on TikTok,
Twitter.
But I want to see what food do you think does not deserve to be at a Thanksgiving dinner?
Pumpkin pie,
Mm-hmm.
green bean casserole,
Yep.
tuna casserole, pretty much any kind of fucking casserole. I don't think casseroles for like most people. It's just like it's not garbage, but it's like the leftover shit that you throw into a dish. You know what I mean? It doesn't belong on a Thanksgiving dinner because you're making things specifically for Thanksgiving for your family and friends to come over and eat a good meal. Having a garbage fucking casserole. Not saying that all casseroles are garbage, but it's usually leftover shit, and you just make it into something. So yeah, I'll start with those three, I guess.
I'm
Fuck pumpkin
I really despise the really fancy ass cranberry sauce. I don't know what it is. People always try to get too fucking fancy with that shit, and it never tastes any better than the fucking shit right out of the can. The gelatinous glob. You know what I mean? So,
Wait,
Still have the fucking
I missed
the can.
what did they do to like achieve that? Because like normally things in a can fucking suck, but for some reason the cranberry sauce in a can, if they said there was cocaine inside that can, I'd be like, you know what? I believe you.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It works. That shit works really well, and you mess it up by getting too fucking fancy with like, let me use real cranberries and orange zest and all. Nobody gives a shit. Get that shit out of here. Go ahead.
How
Maybe
dare you? Cranberry sauce is great.
The can.
What's yours, Ninja?
The can. So this may be a little weird, but I synced it. Hot dogs. Hot dogs
Shut the fuck
do
up.
not belong at a Thanksgiving dinner. If you are too lazy to like purchase like even a home baked casserole,
I said, what is their turkey dogs? Does that count?
That's even more blasphemous.
So
Fucking struggle plate.
Let me give some caveats, only because I when I first heard you say that, I was like, what the fuck's wrong with people? But if you ain't got no fucking money, then I get it. So
yes,
if you're broke, like I almost feel like there should be like a website called like the Thanksgiving Exchange, like where people that don't have enough money to do like a legit Thanksgiving, like people open up their homes to other people, be like, hey, listen, we got plenty of food. Come on out. Let's share this this Thanksgiving thing. Let's take it away from like the bullshit Thanksgiving that we're all taught in schools and like bring it back towards what it's supposed to be, the thing that we're like actually bullshitted about and actually helping people. You know what I mean? And feeding them and sharing a meal in your homes with them. I think that'd be pretty cool. Cause that's fucking hot dogs. That's struggle plate times infinity, right there.
I mean, I'll even say this: like, ramen is dirt cheap, but even top ramen sounds better to me than a hot dog on Thanksgiving. I'm sorry.
Unless it's the goddamn national hot dogs from Costco. Those are pretty good, but even still, it is not Thanksgiving appropriate.
Yeah, there you go.
Just saying.
Blue, what you got?
Well, shit, you guys took all the good ones, and I was thinking like the pumpkin pie. I'm sitting there trying to think. I was gonna say something very blackish, but and I actually like these, but chitlins. Chitlins, they don't not belong. I don't think. I mean, we had it as a kid, but yeah, man. Just the smell of that next to just with the turkey and stuff, just doesn't mix, man. Just doesn't mix. But I'll tear up some chitlins though, like on another day. But you're gonna contaminate my turkey.
I mean, I'll tear up chitlins too and throw them away. Just saying,
get this shit out of here.
I mean,
I mean,
let's be honest. I mean, I have graduated from being a serf, so I'm not eating a lot of organ meats at this point in my life. But I also understand that the whole thing of like the history of eating organ meats back in the day, and obviously certain organ meats definitely have a lot more nutritional value than other kinds of meats, but it's not the fucking lower intestines. So that's where the shit goes through. And,
Also, menudo. That's it.
Yeah, well, that's
Same
tripe.
thing.
That's a stomach. No, menudo's tripe. That's stomach lining, right? Pretty sure. Used to make menudo a lot with my Mexican friends. The mayonnaise when I was in the Marine Corps was great.
I'll confess, I do think the menudo is pretty nasty tasting personally. Like I don't fuck with it. Like it's been offered to me multiple times, and every time I take a little bit, I'm bite or whatever, I'm like, what the fuck? This just doesn't work. But hey, to each their own.
Yeah, I would prefer menudo over chitlins. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
but
if given the option, because 100%.
yeah, I mean,
you don't get like when you're cooking chitlins, your house smells like shit.
mm.
No matter how much you clean it, your house smells like shit, like boiled shit. It's fucking gross.
Yeah,
It's all bad.
Yeah, you
I
gotta peel
remember
off the membrane.
Even with the membrane, it's still you're pulling it out where in your house, and then when you boil it, there's still some fucking shit particles in there's some fecal matter in there, man.
yeah.
Yeah, who was it? The villain? The villain made some. That's Prodigy's brother. He brought some to one of our epic food nights. So I've had it when I was younger and I didn't remember. And then I ate some of his. I'm like, yeah, I remember. This is I can't eat. I can't fuck with this. This is I can't do this no more.
It's also so much fucking work too. Like,
yeah, it is.
Smells awful. You have to put all that like labor into it, and it's still not like incredibly great. You know what I mean?
No.
In terms of you would compare.
Nobody's gonna.
If you had the fucking preference, like money was no thing, you're not gonna choose chitlins any day of the week over like honey baked ham.
Oh hell no!
You know
hell
what I mean?
No. Yeah.
No, you ain't. Yeah.
So,
Actually, now that I think about it, I also want to say chicken. Chicken doesn't deserve to be at Thanksgiving dinner. It's turkey's time to shine, and chicken just. Because I've been to some families where they had chicken instead of turkey, and it just throws off. Like it's like when you go to like a drive-through and you order a Sprite and they give you a Coke and you go to drink and be like, what the fuck? This ain't no Sprite. Like it just fucks with your head. Like you're wanting one thing, you get something else.
Let me say two things. First of all, just to rewind to the chitlins thing. I think all of us on this podcast understand that, like historically, chitlins and like shit like that had like. If you were starving and you had no other meat to eat, obviously, yeah, eat whatever you can. But this is 2021, and none of us are that fucking poor right now. So I'm not gonna eat, the asshole of a pig. I'll eat ham or something like that. But unless I was really hungry, I'm not eating intestines. So, but I have. I'm just not doing it now. Second of all, when it comes to like chicken and turkeys, I think what the main thing is that most people don't know how to fucking cook a turkey. And that's the main problem, because the turkeys are fucking really goddamn big, and they're there are multiple kinds of meats that need to be cooked in usually, at their own certain temperatures, and there's all kinds of ways to cook a turkey. And I think a lot of folks they dry the shit out of their turkey, and it's like goddamn sandpaper, and it's gross. So they're just like, fuck, I'm just gonna cook a chicken because it's way easier to cook because it's normal. Like when is the only time you eat a turkey? Thanksgiving normally, or you have lunch meat. Even then, it's cooked differently. But if you find a good turkey cooking recipe, like definitely experiment with that and like find a recipe that works for you and your family and run with that shit. I know for me, I like brining my my turkeys, or I haven't had a chance to sous vide a turkey yet, but I definitely would. But this year, I'll probably have this year. But I went to my brother's, and that dude, holy shit, his turkey game is on point. This dude, all right, the fucking fireman, he deep fried 4 fucking turkeys on Thanksgiving.
God damn.
Thanksgiving. He was a goddamn machine. He had his method. He did like a Cajun injection the night before. He defrosted everything, and he did it obviously because he's a fucking firefighter, fire chief. and you know he did it
What the fuck he's
outside.
doing.
He had this whole method of like this weird upside down coat hanger thing where he put it in the peanut oil and shit like that. So did it perfectly. He dropped off. Obviously, we only ate one turkey, but the other three went towards first responders. So it was I think it was 2 fire stations, and one was for
That's cool.
nurses that worked at a hospital. That's where his wife, she's a nurse, and so yeah, he just he was like basically like it's like a Thanksgiving fucking Santa Claus.
Santa, I was about to say,
Yeah.
he was Santa.
And it was great. He had like his I think he said it was like for every pound it was 3 minutes, and so he had it was on point, and everything was like nice and juicy and tasted really good, and it wasn't dry at all. Nice and flavorful. That shit was great. But yeah, definitely experiment with like doing your turkeys, because the oven method might not be for you, especially like the long oven method where you're cooking fucking turkey for
12
like
hours and shit.
8-12 hours. Like, whoo boy. Like even when I brine my turkeys, I don't cook them for that fucking long. It's like I think it's like 4, maybe 5 hours max.
Yep.
And that's like after it's been soaking in water and other spices and salt and shit overnight. So yeah, don't do the traditional. I'm just gonna lightly season my fucking turkey and toss it in the oven for fucking forever, and then hope that it doesn't dry out. Like you're not winning at Thanksgiving with that nonsense.
My first year in our house, I cooked Thanksgiving dinner. I cooked my first turkey ever, and I was looking on the internet. There's so many different recipes and this and that out there, but Tim Brown, the host of Good Eats, was it Good Eats? Was that the show?
Brown? Yeah,
I think it was Good Eats.
That's where I got the brine thing from. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I got my brine recipe from, and he goes into it like helping you out, like how many minutes or how many hours you should cook it per pound and this and that. So you can do some cool stuff with turkey. Like you don't actually have to cook the whole turkey itself. Like you could chop it up and cook it that way as well too. It's just you just won't have your traditional carving of a turkey.
Yeah, good shit, man. Good shit.
My favorite of all time is smoking a turkey. My mom would smoke a turkey. My brother-in-law does it too. My sister's husband. And I haven't tried a deep fried turkey, but smoking a turkey is still probably one of the best way to have a turkey. Hours smoking.
For anybody who's just going to like try next year or even for Christmas or New Year's, whatever, to do the whole deep frying, definitely pay the fuck attention. Like, don't put too much oil in the pot because you're going to start a fucking fire. And definitely, and I learned this with the captain too, but YouTube will tell you. And then, of course, don't have that bird frozen either, because you're gonna fuck everything up.
It's just gonna fucking explode. You gotta be deep fried, not the turkey.
Yeah, man. So good, but everybody's holiday was pretty good. Old Ninja and Blue.
Yeah, mine was pretty good. I didn't really do much. We had Lil Sebby had his first Thanksgiving dinner, and I kind of made him like a little small little plate for himself, but like. This year we did gumbo. We were going to do cauliflower steaks, but we decided not to do it because it was going to take too long. But I had my traditional ribeye steak. So we didn't have any turkey whatsoever. But we had collard greens, sweet potato pies, and what else did I make? Potato salad, yeah. But overall, it was really fun, good. And so we had his first little piece of sweet potato pie, and he was like, eh. I'm like, come on, kid. I want you to be like you see the kid that he eats cake for the first time and just starts fucking like tweaking out. I was like, oh man, I was expecting that to happen, but I guess it's embedded in his soul. He was like, oh, this is just some good food. It was a good time.
Rather like your sweet potato pie. I got 2 of Blue's sweet potato pies. I'm just saying. So
award-winning.
Yeah,
put that out there. It's award-winning.
Yeah,
sweet potato pie.
And
this year actually made it different. I actually, instead of like usually I'll boil the sweet potatoes in like water or whatever, but I saw a video and I was like, oh, let me put this in the oven. So I baked the sweet potatoes in the oven and then process it. And then I was like, you know what? I wonder if I could put a little bourbon in this. And I looked it up. I was like, oh yeah, I can. So I got to put a little bourbon in there. So it's got a little bit of twang.
That's why I was drunk. Okay.
That's why your kid might be
whatever.
bumping into walls.
She got real surly. She put out a knife, tried to stab me and shit. I was like, hey, calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
You should try switch out the bourbon and use peanut butter whiskey.
Oh shit.
See what happens.
Yeah. So yeah.
Ooh, that might be something. Might be fire.
Get into anything?
No, I didn't even get any turkey. It wasn't good at all. It was all bad. I didn't get to see nobody. I didn't see any family nor friends.
Fuck, man.
So it was all bad.
That's depressing,
So.
man. I'm sorry. Wait, did you work?
Yeah, I had to work, and then getting out of work, everybody was like, out of town. So I was like stuck. So I had pizza. That was my Thanksgiving dinner.
God damn.
Oh
All
shit, man.
Hey, one of them had chicken on it, so it's close. Close as I can get.
What are you gonna say, Blue?
Oh no, I was gonna say that's fucked up, man. Like you should have some kind of Thanksgiving thing. So I'll make a pie for you, man. You guys,
Yeah,
you just gotta figure out how to get it. Well, you live in Fremont, so I can get it.
I
to you.
do.
Yeah, I'll make you a
Not
pie
that
to
hard.
make up for you.
Yeah, for all that.
Thanksgiving.
It's all good, but just be careful. They've been wilding out around here for some reason. People forgot how to drive. I blame Unicron or Omicron or
Omicron!
Decepticon.
Percy,
Decepticons. Actually, I know it's Omicron.
The Comic-Con.
Oh,
it actually did happen over the weekend, but
it did. I was surprised.
Cool.
It looked kind of empty though. I was like,
well,
I
yeah,
kind of
mean,
expected that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, that's what I expected.
Next year, hopefully, if COVID is done, they'll be back at it for real. But I don't know.
Wait, was it San Diego Comic-Con
San
or
Diego, yeah.
Silicon
Yeah,
Valley?
San Diego. But I guess they moved it
shit.
to L.A.
Oh,
I guess it was I guess the con got moved to L.A. because San Diego didn't want to do it during Thanksgiving. So I saw a lot of posts saying that Comic-Con moved to L.A. and I was like, oh, but I saw some. I shared with the crew.
You didn't share shit.
Star Wars Vision. Yeah, dude. What
Okay.
the hell? Yeah, Star Wars. Yeah, Star Wars Vision's cosplay. There's a young lady who did some cosplay from the first episode. I forgot what it was called at the moment, but yeah, it was actually pretty cool stuff. I wish we were able to go, but I feel like it was a little too close to the holidays. I think if they waited till December, but usually in December is New York Comic Con. So
I mean, honestly, if COVID would have been done and it was in San Diego, I was already fucking there. Like we talked about it earlier this year. Like we could have went, but yeah, my youngest daughter isn't vaccinated yet. She's gonna get vaccinated first shot on the 22nd of this month. So yeah, I think after that we'll be more willing to depending on what fucking Omicron Percy 8 does. We'll see if that's even serious. Hopefully it's not. But yeah, we're ready to get back to semi real life, I guess.
Yeah. How far are you from the San Diego Convention Center?
I mean, I'm a good 20 minutes away, but
yeah,
nice.
That's good. Yeah, that's like
That's hella good.
If you live close to public transit, you can just take because we had to do that when we stayed with my cousin because parking was retarded. So yeah, we took public transit in because it drops you off right there. And you just walk out.
Yeah, public transit ain't nowhere near where Prodigy lives because he's in the bougie part of Chula Vista. He's that kind of age,
we don't want those ugly buses.
Yeah, you live in NIMBY.
Not in my
yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much where he lives. Yeah. Got me jealous. I'm like, we're talking about moving, so yeah.
Make it happen. You got a whole support system down here.
Yeah.
The only thing is,
so I threw the question about the whole
brother on a real estate agent because the one we had got cussed the fuck out.
About you or Markeisha?
Markeisha or Miska.
Oh yeah.
Oh
damn!
I already have one sort of the guy that short sold my house and we were in Escondido.
Okay.
Also for my brother, he recommended that this person. So yeah, and I had another person that was a real estate agent in San Diego that actually got us our first house, but she went super anti-vax shit when the COVID first started. So I confronted her. I probably should have just muted her in my timeline because I mean.
Is she still alive?
Yeah, she's still alive. She was
shit!
She was hopefully she is. I mean, Jesus Christ. But she was my oldest daughter's first daycare lady, and I knew her since before. My oldest daughter was even born. We hung out because she was the daycare lady of my best friends in the Marine Corps.
Yep.
And yeah, when it first started, I was just it was super stressful, and then she was just yeah about this fucking shit. I was like, you know what? I'm not dealing with this shit right now. But maybe I probably shouldn't let her go like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, also I don't do
Damn.
that kind of bullshit in my life. So
True. I mean, but what it's even though I cackled, what Prodigy said was actually kind of a realistic statement. Like, did people survive 2020? Did they make it? I mean, there are people who yakety and end up catching it, and then they don't make it. So I mean,
Well,
that's some real shit.
maybe I gotta check on her. Let me see.
Yeah, I mean, I literally met someone, for the first time, and as they were leaving, instead of saying goodbye, they're like, "Hey, I'm glad you survived." I was like, "Holy shit!" I mean, because that's some real shit. It's like, "Oh, thank you for making your acquaintance," but damn, you put that on me. Like, yeah, I survived. The virus so far. Unicron is still circling the planet, so
it's crazy. I remember when I would like instead of saying like when I go to a store or something like that, I'd be like, "Oh, thank you, blah blah." I'm like, "All right, stay safe." Like that was like that's how I ended a conversation with like, "Stay safe." And
oh yeah, that's why I do it too. Because it's like, dude, stay safe out there. Because a lot of craziness. People are
don't
just
drop soap. No.
Well,
there's place for that one.
It's almost like we've experienced on a much lower level. Like, remember the first, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours or 2 or 3 episodes of Battlestar Galactica, the remake, when basically the world got nuked and there was just the survivors left, and they would all just kind of be like, hey, I guess we made it, but we got a lot of shit to go through if humanity's gonna proceed in the future. You know what I mean? So,
kind of, yeah, kind of. I mean, that was a movie, right? It's actually not even the beginning of the series. That's like the movie, 2-hour movie kickoff thing. But yeah. Same thing. It's like, well, damn. Did it's like, did you and your family survive? How that whole Mark Wahlberg skit has a new meaning to it now. Like, how's your mother? It's like, oh, did she make it? Damn.
Yeah, I will say they did pick the most Decepticon sounding name I've ever heard. Like, literally thought it was a Transformers movie. I know y'all did. What the fuck?
Yeah, Unicron, and then also Omicron Persei 8. That's my intro. Blur from
Futurama.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I first heard about it, that was the first thing that popped in my head. I was like, "Are we really going with that name? Like, did they not know about Futurama?" Because every time I hear about it, I just say Persei 8. Like, come on, man. But I guess this might be. Is this the 8th like variant of? I mean, it's probably like
there's
100 now.
There's actually hundreds of variants, but most of them don't survive that long. So
yeah.
But Delta. Delta's been a big one. Omicron might be a big one, but it's super early, so I don't even know why that they're. I'm kind of like, why are they jumping the gun? Because it was in South Africa, and now I guess the first new case has been in California. But from all the things that I've read, in South Africa, it's been pretty mild, so it doesn't have a high death rate from what I've seen so far.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. We'll see what the scientists say. But the thing that got me was, I saw today on some official science, tweets or whatever, it wasn't first discovered in South Africa. And I was like, well, what? Really? Yeah, like they found cases earlier in Europe and some other places. And I was like, well, then why is South Africa getting this bad rap? So I don't know.
Because, Europe's going to Europe.
Yeah, I was like, oh, now? So, but, we'll see. I don't know what the fuck is going to happen, but I do know this. There's been millions globally dead. I think it's over 5 million. So, this is some real shit, whether people wanted to believe it or fucking not. And it's still not fucking over. And here we are at another holiday season. So
in America, it's over 800,000 people that have died from COVID.
Damn, we hit the 800,000 mark. I thought we were only 750. God. Hey. Yeah, so people, if you're wondering where this nomenclature for the lettering is, it's the Greek alphabet. But this only goes to 24, I guess. All of us have probably heard of this, especially if you're in a frat or a sorority. So you hear a permutation of these. It's funny because the one that's usually pronounced, I never knew how to pronounce it because I always thought it was Chinese, but it's XI. It's pronounced Kai. So I'm like, what? Isn't that Z? But apparently not.
Nope.
So then we have Omicron. It'll probably skip over to Sigma. Then we'll have Upsilon. When that one gets to Upsilon, we probably all gonna see global catastrophe, but we'll see.
Upsilon?
Unless it gets to Omega.
Say Upsilon?
That's when fucking.
Because there's
That's what.
Epsilon is 5, Upsilon is 20.
Okay.
When when we get to
Epsilon is 5, Upsilon is 20. Then Phi, this one's CHI.
I'm not saying Epsilon. I'm saying I thought it was Upsilon, not Upsilon.
Upsilon, Epsilon could be. I don't know anyone Greek, so if anyone speaks Greek. And then the last one, or 24, is Omega. So if we get to Omega or past that, that's probably nuclear catastrophe or alien invasion. Not sure.
That's when Darkseid shows up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, that's true. Yeah, because the Omega's.
That's what I was gonna fucking say.
Yeah, that's when parademons start showing it.
Darkseid shows up looking for the fucking anti-life equation. The fucking COVID virus.
Or a Decepticon comes up looking for the combination.
Megatron shows up.
Yeah, Megatron or any Decepticon looking for the combination, or was it the matrix of recombination? We in trouble.
I think it's easy. If Darkseid came to United States right now, it'd be super easy to find the anti-life equation. It would just need a Karen and a Ken together.
Oh,
damn!
Because they don't give a shit about anything except for themselves. Not even their kids, just themselves. Fuck their kids. Fuck their neighbors. Fuck everybody else that lets them live their lifestyles. Fuck them all. Anti-life equation. Karen and Kens.
Anti-life. I love it.
Homeopathy.
Damn.
We don't have Stitch on. I think he's out there looking for these goddamn coveted golden ticket Spidey far from magic. What the fuck is this movie called?
It's called Spider-Man. Everybody's in it.
Yeah.
It's called Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse Part 2.
Oh, speaking of,
oh shit!
Oh, someone called. He heard you.
Talking shit.
The Spidey sense of tingling.
Yeah, he heard you from the.
There we go. Hey, what's going on, man?
Yeah. What up? What up?
Shit.
Somebody was talking trash.
We was just talking at you.
Yeah, we were saying we knew you was out there looking for these spider tickets. You know what I mean? How you be?
Oh, you're in your fucking closet, bro?
Yeah, because I don't want the kid to wake up.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, can you sing Dark
awesome.
song real quick? I'm trapped in the closet.
That's all
Gotta do what
bad.
you gotta do.
That's all bad.
Tell us, are you excited? Have you been avoiding spoilers? This is the most leaked movie in the history of movies.
No,
yeah, it
not
really
even
is. It's rough. I watched the one trailer because I made it a good 48 to 72 hours without watching it, but it was just getting thrown all in my face, like all kinds of stuff, and I was just like, all right, I'll watch it. Normally I'll watch one. This one I didn't want to watch any of them, but there was no way to avoid it. I'm just like scrolling through timelines with just big spoiler things in the trailer. I'm just like, well, fuck it. At least let me. There's only going to be so much like social media I can avoid for so long before it just gets thrown in my face. So I watched the trailer. I enjoyed it. It was nice. I didn't watch it multiple times or didn't watch like some of those like slow motion breakdowns of it. But it looked good. I'm excited for it. I mean, obviously I was going to watch it regardless. So.
All right. There, we shall see.
The real question is, are you going to spend $4,500 on a ticket to watch it over again?
No. That's crazy. I was seeing some of those, I guess, scalper prices, and that's fucking bananas. Like, I don't get it or whatever. I mean, there's no reason to pay that to watch a movie. No,
that's shown multiple times in a day. It's like, listen, you're not AC/DC's fucking final concert ever. You know what I mean? It's like you can literally wait 15 minutes and then just watch it again for like
it's not,
$15. Like, why would you spend thousands?
It's not gonna be like those Mission Impossible tapes where it's like it'll explode or like self-destruct after it runs through the film projector one time or whatever.
And if you're in a major area, a major metropolitan area, all you have to do is drive a few miles, and I'm sure there's another theater. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Multiplex that's playing it every 20 minutes.
Yeah,
but
like I'll go on the probably the first showing on Thursday or whatever. or Friday at noon. I mean, I don't do the crowded movie theater thing. I never liked it before, and especially not after the whole shooting thing that happened or whatever. So I try to avoid just crowded movie theaters just because I get so distracted with just people on their phones and talking and all kinds of shit like that. I try to watch just with as little people in the theater as possible just so I can enjoy it.
There you go.
Yeah, I almost got into like a confrontation with the guy in the booth. Like we were watching something, and they just kept talking, and I was just like, "Hey, I'm trying to watch the movie," and like this white dude, it was like two black dudes and a white dude, and the white dude was like, "Why you gonna be so rude?" And the black dude that was next to him was like, "Hey," like he put his hand on him, and was like, "Calm down." I was like, "Yeah, calm the fuck down, because I will choke you the fuck out in the middle of this goddamn movie." Like I'm not being rude. I'm trying to watch the fucking movie. So yeah.
The person being rude is the one who's talking.
Yeah,
you know?
like, trying to tell me to calm down. Like, bitch, I could be a lot more animated if you want me to be. So, yeah.
Which movie were you seeing for this
I
one?
can't even fucking remember. It was like, I can't remember which movie it was. But it was like,
I do remember you telling about the story.
Yeah, we were like way in the back, and people just kept yap. I'm like, dude, like you're not at home. You know, it's like you're in a movie theater, watch the fucking movie, shut the fuck up. Eat your goddamn popcorn.
Yeah, I think No Way Home, the musical part 2 is going to be a great movie.
Okay.
Wow.
They're gonna bring back Tony
Yeah.
Stark.
Is that supposed to segue into the Hawkeye episode or something?
I haven't watched I haven't watched any of the Hawkeye episodes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's
Then I won't spoil it.
Yeah, I kind of watched part of it only because I was at my brother's place and they were watching some of it. So I watched like the first, like, out of the first episodes, I watched like probably 70% of the first episodes. So I need to go back and actually watch them.
I mean, I saw the pilot. I don't know. I don't think this one is for me at all. I really don't.
You haven't seen any of the other ones.
I don't give a shit. First of all, I'll say this. I was never a big Hawkeye Clint fan, even from the Avengers movies, like just on GP. But I watched the first one. I was just like, I don't really care about Kate or Clint, you know, and whatever's going on here, you know. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it's one for me. But we'll see.
Yeah.
But I'm old as you liking it though.
I liked what I saw. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably on the same mind as Stitch on this. Like, I'm not underwhelmed for sure. I'm definitely paying attention to the episode. I'm not on my phone or anything. And then I'm like I'm not like jumping up and down like, oh my god, everyone has to see this. I'm just like kind of whelmed. You know, I'm not overwhelmed. I'm not underwhelmed. Just whelmed. So far, the most current episode, which aired today, got me a little bit. Yeah, that one got me a little bit more hyped. Apparently, there's a huge Easter egg in it, so someone huge may be showing up later in the series. So we'll see.
Are we doing this? Are we doing this Mephisto stuff again? Is that what's happening?
No, not that way. But something else that people have been waiting for and could potentially happen. This is a good segue to bring this character in. So. We'll see. There you go. I don't want to give too much.
Like, I know right now HBO Max is kind of doing the whole DC universe thing. I kind of would like to see them take some of the CW shows and make them more adult. Like, I want to see like people fucking getting murdered and like crazy ass fight scene and more budget thrown at some of these shows. Because I mean, CW shows, they're fun, but like they work on very limited budget. Like some of the CGI stuff is kind of, I don't know, like early 2000 type shit.
I know you don't like it, and I'm not trying to like start some shit, but I mean there's blood in Titans.
I was just nah.
Mature, you know.
Yeah, they say fuck a lot. I
It's
guess
also
there's
Bukkake.
sex. I guess, but it's just I haven't started season 3 of Titans. Season
Cockle, fucking dick fucked.
in a way where
Red
I was
Rock
just
Hawk chick.
no, Hawk and Dove.
Yeah, but then Robin smash on her. He fucking.
He smashed
I mean,
almost
not
every.
Bukkake. Cockle.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, Dick Grayson smashes almost every single female lead on that show. So, except for the underage one. So, all she got to do is hit 18. She'll probably get smashed on too. But Yeah, Titans was kind of rough. I mean, season 2 was better, but it ended in a bullshit ass way. But I was just saying. I mean, if you was HBO Max does not have Swamp Thing yet, so when the Swamp Thing that I watched so far, a lot of gore and it had some like instead of the Thing, it was like from the swamp, but it like looked like the Thing. People were getting like taken over. It was like zombies, but like all kinds of craziness. It was pretty good, but it's still not on HBO Max. It is on CW, at least it was for a second, but it's heavily edited because there's a lot of fucked up shit. I mean, Arrow was killing people a lot on his show. Just wasn't a whole lot of blood. It was a lot of bodies
And breaking promises.
yeah,
Sure
breaking
was.
promises and killing folk. So.
Yeah, telling people that failed that city.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the newer shows, there's not a lot of killing. They just get broken, but then they get sent to jail or something. But Arrow was definitely killing motherfuckers. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Old Ninja, you have finally gotten me on board the train of the spiritual successor for Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, because you were stuck on that bullshit.
Yeah, buddy. I will tell you this, man. If you like zombie killing, ooh, this is a co-op game for you. And I tell you what, though, here's what I do with randos. I tell them, look, you ain't got no motherfucking mic. I'm leaving. Get the fuck out. You're a shitty human being. You know, fuck your mother. Fuck your couch. You know what I mean? Like, you don't deserve to play this game if you're not going to at least mic up. It's not like some Call of Duty multiplayer or Battlefield. If you ain't mic'd up, go fuck yourself.
So you got an elite headset now. You're better than everybody now.
Oh, so just so y'all know, because y'all kept talking all of that. Oh, this Pulse 3D headset is so fucking dope. So I ordered a Pulse 3D headset. All right, so hold on. Let me tell you what else I got, because I got it. This is like my couple of purchases that I got during Cyber Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see, because I ordered a couple of things. Let's see. I got the Pulse 3D headset. I got Guardians of the Galaxy because it was fucking cheap as shit. It was like $25. I want to play it anyway, so I'm like, all right. Oh shit. Apparently I have to look at my order like manually. What the fuck, man? I am not a robot. Oh, now I gotta do the fucking thing where are all these pictures? This is fucking bullshit.
You can't remember what you ordered?
Jesus Christ.
No, he's got to do the lights. Click on the pictures that looks like street lights.
No, it's just annoying. What does it usually emails you, right? But now you have to click on order details to see like what was in the order.
Oh yeah.
And it's fucking
Follow the
annoying.
link.
Yeah, hold on. I do this fucking stupid thing again. Oh, now I got it more complicated. Which ones are fucking chimneys? Like, what the fuck? Are you serious? Chimneys?
Oh man,
Chimneys!
it's awesome.
Are you
That's
serious?
Yeah. Hold on. So I got I got a couple of games. So I got
God damn, dude.
Guardians of the Galaxy. I got the Pulse 3D headset. I got Deathloop. And I got Immortals. So
Very nice.
yeah, and like Immortals Phoenix Rising was like $15. Deathloop was $25 fucking dollars.
Damn.
The Pulse 3D headset was $89, like $10 off, which
Nice.
it wasn't barely on sale. And then
It's worth it.
Guardians of the Galaxies was like $27. So I'm like, I couldn't pass that shit up.
I need to jump on these multiplayer games, you guys, because after the last game I played multiplayer with anybody from the squad was fucking
Borderlands.
Borderlands 3.
Oh yeah.
Gotta come to get some zombies on Call of Duty, man. It's so much fucking fun.
Like I don't think I've ever played any of the Call of Duties with you guys. Like I've played a bunch of Call of Duties in the past, but I don't think I've ever played multi. Well, I guess we did that one zombie one that had like I don't know which one it was, but it was a couple of years ago. But that zombie show is fucking ridiculous. Damn dogs and shit come out of nowhere. Yeah, I need to get to that.
You gotta get that Back for Blood.
Cold War Back for Blood, epic zombie killing. You gonna have a fun ass fucking time. But here's the thing: make sure that mic is ready. Otherwise, I'm talking.
Yeah, it's all crazy. It's funny because with Back for Blood, I haven't even. There's PvP.
Hold on, repeat, because you blanked out.
Oh, there's PvP in Back for Blood. I haven't even attempted it. I haven't even tried it, and it's 4-on-4. I think.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 4-on-4.
I dipped my toe in. It was weird because you get a chance to play as like certain types of big boss, or your normal, what are they called, collectors?
Cleaners.
Cleaners, that's right. Yeah. So anyway, it's a little complicated with the card system and whatnot, but I had to watch some YouTube and shit. I feel like I got it now. I've been playing with Hobby, been playing with his girl and you on there. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat the campaign this weekend.
Nice.
Good luck. I mean, the campaign's longer than it appears. It's pretty long. I was like, damn. You're on Act 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, Act 3's got a few chapters. That's a definite mic up. Another one, too. Like, only the first 4 chapters you can probably run with no mic, but the other ones you have to be mic'd up. You gotta know, the plan. You gotta, like, hey, we're going this way, don't separate type thing. Like, gotta watch out for bosses that'll randomly pop up. You gotta, be a team.
Does the PlayStation headphones, do they have a mic built into it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I was like,
that's why I got
$8
it.
to buy my headphones.
Because like the PS5 is actually really stupid when it comes to like the native microphone in the headset or in the controller, because like when somebody's talking, it doesn't come through the controller; it comes through the TV, and there's no way to change that.
Oh yeah.
It's really fucking stupid. And like my old headset, even though it has a 3.5 millimeter jack, it doesn't work with my PS5 controller. So it's just like rendered it, obsolete. And so anytime I have to talk to somebody, I have to like pick up the controller and like talk to them. And like hearing them, I couldn't really hear them because it was on the TV. Or no, actually it came through the controller, not the TV. So when somebody talked, I had to like literally pick up my controller.
It was like really
and hear
quiet
them as I'm trying to fucking play and shoot shit. And it's just like, why isn't it coming through the TV? Like, it's really stupid.
Yeah, and I never even tried to tinker around with the settings, but I agree, it was weird. I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, it's really it's one of my like main complaints about the PS5 is that shit. It's like having the microphone in the controller, but not having the audio from other people come through the TV. Like it's stupid.
Yeah, you can do that on 4, right?
You can do it on 4, but also my headset would work on the 4. Like a normal, I could use my fucking headset that I use on like my old cell phone on my controller. It worked just fine.
Yeah, you can control like where your outputs and your inputs were, like on the 4.
Yeah,
it's more.
On the 5, on the 5, I just I always had the headset, so I never really did it through the actual like controller speaker or anything. But I most of the time when I was like gaming or whatever, if I was doing like multiplayer, I would just mute it because I wouldn't want. I get annoyed when I'm playing with other people online and I can hear the background noise from the TV. I'm just like, if you're not talking, just mute that shit. So I don't even. I've never really messed with it too much. I always done with the headset, and once I got the what's it called, the
Pulse 3D?
Well, even the one before that with the PlayStation 4, it's just like I can't go back to it. It's just like I need to be like fully immersed in the sound. Just like could probably get my house robbed because I can't hear anything outside of what's going on in the game.
The only thing that like drives me more nuts than people not having a fucking mic or being on mute the whole time and not saying a goddamn word even though you're trying to work together is the folks who are playing the loud ass trap music in the background. Like, this is my own single. Isn't it so great? And I'm like, if you don't shut the fuck up, I don't want to hear your music. You'll mix it with trash.
Yeah, it's like that new trunk cassette tape. Hey man, you want to play my mixtape?
I fucking hate them. I hate them so badly.
I actually did that by accident too. Cause I was on mute, not my mixtape, but I was on mute for like half a campaign. And like, Prodigy like, oh shit, I was on fucking mute.
I think Unicron has come out there, oh ninja.
No, I had my shit on mute.
To the phone lines.
Yeah, that was all bad. But yeah, be mic'd up.
You know what? I was just thinking, like, the PS5 has been out for a year now.
Yeah.
Like, I got a little notification on my Facebook saying, like, oh, you posted that you got a PS5 last year.
Y'all ain't had no PS5. Me and Carlos had a PS5 this time last year.
No,
Exactly.
I had one. I
You
had
were the
one.
real
I
one.
found-
We got it day
You
one.
got it late.
Yeah, I got it day one.
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah, I got it late, but I got one around this
Fucking
time.
pores eating chitlins and shit. Getting the PS5s all late.
Y'all ain't one of us.
My shit's mounted on the wall. I had to buy my shit from Walmart, so I'm not even. I'm like,
I had to go plebeian with that. I had to get it from Walmart too. So yeah, I didn't want to, but I was like, you know.
I had to get the
dude, the struggle was real.
I had to get the international hookup from my boy Ivy on Twitter. He was just like, "You want one of these? I feel sorry for your broke ass. I'll buy it for you. Just pay me back."
He
I was
felt
like,
bad for an
"Goddamn,
American. He's like, look at you with your fucking taxes and no PS5. Eating chitlins and shit.
He's all, hold on, it's almost tea time. I'm gonna go get me a biscuit and get your PS5. Hold on.
Croissant.
Dude,
This was funny."
what if chitlins were like the fucking cure for COVID?
Oh, damn. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta
I gotta get the
do.
vaccine. I'm just saying.
Oh, damn.
Just saying. Vaccine doesn't smell like shit.
Vaxxed up, man. Triple fucking vaxxed up.
Damn.
Yeah, we gonna
Yeah.
see. I did see something. I think I'm gonna try to dip my toe in. I think you were saying you were going to as well, Kronos, for the PlayStation Plus free game on the 5. I think it was Godfall, right?
Yeah, Godfall.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
after we talk about Godfall, I want to talk about Far Cry 6. So, yes, Godfall will be free on the PS Plus, PSN Plus, on next week on Tuesday. So December whatever. I think it's like the 11th or some shit. No, not the 11th. 8th, maybe 7th.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure, why not? And honestly, when the game got first announced, I was like, all right, it's by Gearbox. I think it's by Gearbox, right? The same studio that made Jesus Christ,
Borderlands.
fucking blank. Yeah,
Borderlands.
Borderlands, which is great. But honestly, the only real great game they made has been Borderlands and like a weird like turn-based World War II shooter like back in the day. So most of the other games have not been that great. But I was still it looked good though, and it got bad reviews. And I'm like, well, how bad can it be? I didn't want to spend money on it, but now it's free, so now I will find out. How bad could it be?
Yep. I'll dip my toe in, see how it is. It looked like it had some interesting, at least like really colorful combat, but I don't know. We will fucking see. And then you wanted
shit.
Far Cry, right?
Yeah, so I want to talk real quick about Far Cry 6. So, Dirty Stu was asking me about, or he's asking any of us if we played Far Cry 6, and I've played Far Cry 6. I've beaten the game. I really like it. I think it's right up there with at least Far Cry 3. So I think it's one of the best Far Cry games to date. For me, kind of easily. I really liked it because they eliminated some things that got kind of annoying about the Far Cry games, and then they also like improved upon other things. But also there's some detractors too. So we talk about the things that were kind of cool about the game that I really liked is that so other Far Cry games you started out as like this like civilian person that didn't have any sort of skills with like anything, and you had to like gain skills, right, to like progress the game. But in this one, the main character that you're playing as was in the military, so they already have like all of the skills that you had like in the end game of previous Far Cry games. What I mean by that is like in previous Far Cry games, like just running up on somebody and like stealth killing them and then throwing a knife and killing somebody else, like those are all things that you had to like have a skill tree for. But you already have all those things already unlocked right from the get-go with this game. So I really like that. And then also like the Wrestlewear, probably pronouncing that all wrong because I don't speak Spanish that well. The Wrestlewear weapons and the Suprema weapons are fucking fantastic. I really love the fact that you basically have these jerry-rigged ass weapons in the game that just work. And when I first started playing the game, I didn't put too much stock in these fucking janky ass weapons because they look stupid. They sounded stupid. And I started using them. I was like, oh shit, these are fucking dope. Like, literally, you have like this fucking. You have like I don't even know how to accurately explain this, but it's basically like a pack of fireworks that is like attached like its typewriter thing, and you can shoot a bunch of fireworks off at a time. And when you first get it, it's kind of weak because it just shoots straight, and it hits something and like blows up. It does a decent amount of damage, but you can upgrade it to like be heat seeking, And also, if you aim in on something and you just press the fucking fire trigger, it unleashes them all. So you have like fucking 9 rockets of fucking fireworks launching at shit. You can blow up fucking tanks, helicopters, all kinds of shit with this fucking typewriter ass janky fucking like firework thing, and it's so much fucking fun to like have like basically hit 5 stars in this game, and helicopters are coming in, tanks coming in. You're like, you know what? Fuck you. I'll pull my fucking firework typewriter machine thing and just fuck you all up, you know. And there's other things in there where you have like these weapons, like you have a nail gun that does like a really good amount of damage and shit like that, and you can customize like all the weapons to like your play style. So if you have like a normal like assault rifle, you can like put on first of all, you can change the ammo type. So I usually use all armor piercing rounds, because if you hit them in the helmet, it just goes through them and just brains them. But they also have poison rounds, soft target rounds, fire rounds, explosive rounds. But I just use armor piercing for everybody. You can change out all the optics. You can put on suppressors on pretty much anything. You can also change like the characteristics of the gun. Like I have modifications for if I shoot somebody, it has a chance to give life back to me. And then also ones that make you reload faster. There's a whole bunch of upgrades for the guns. And then also like your Supremo is basically like it's like a backpack that you wear. But basically it's kind of like a class. So for me, I use like the medic one a lot. That's basically what I use because I solo play a lot. And so the medic one, what happens is if you're seriously injured, you can like pull like these straps on your backpack and it just starts healing you with like a healing effect all around you. So if somebody's down around you and you pull these fucking things, it picks them back up and they're good to go, and it's still healing you. And if you have the right perk, it also gives you increased damage defense. So basically, you're invincible for as long as this thing is going on. And if you happen to die and you have the Supremo like gauge filled up, you can pull the fucking straps again and heal yourself, like from death. And
Nice.
You can like change the loadout of the Supremo to like have 4 different like kind of like grenades or like tools and shit. So I have like this like grenade that you can throw for like a perception grenade. So you throw this grenade and it shows you everything that's like within like the range of this grenade. For like
like a drone.
It's not a drone. It's like it's almost like sonar. Like it's like a sonar grenade. So you throw it, and then you can see like where everybody is on the map within the range of this grenade. Then I have sticky grenades. I have a health grenade. I get like a little fucking crazy turret thing. Like it's really fun. Like the lengths that they went with this game to like make it different from the other Far Cry games. Plus, you know, Giancarlo Esposito's like performance in this game. He's the main bad guy. It's fucking dope. Like he plays a really good villain in pretty much anything that he does. And the storyline's good. It ends really fucked up, and it has a really good end game because I beat the game, and then it went into like this whole insurgency mode thing where I was like, what the fuck is this shit? So it's like basically when you beat the game, like the army is still there, like on this big ass island. It's basically Cuba, and you have to like take back parts of the map from the army. And parts of it are like this weird mode where you have to like basically steal like this WMD chemical weapon from the army and then run back to a safe point. But the thing is, when you take this WMD thing, when you're running with it, if it's in the sunlight, it heats up. So you have to find like these water stations to like cool it down or stay in the shade. And if it heats up too much, you just fucking explode. Like the whole thing explodes. So yeah, and at the end they have to like literally like try to like cool this thing down and like defend from, you know, the army to like exfiltrate. And it's like it's really interesting way, like really cool mode to have in the game. So I really like the game.
God damn, yeah, that sounds like a Golden Eggplant nominee.
Yeah, definitely. But it's probably
Dude, one of my favorite weapons in games is fucking sticky. Back when I guess this Counter-Strike is still around, but Counter-Strike, I used to fuck motherfuckers up all the goddamn time with sticky grenades. Like that was my go-to weapon. Like I used to like chuck it and just Hail Mary and that shit, just stick somebody back in their head and they fucking die and it ends up being like the win kill. And just a replay was just fucking epic.
Stitch, what you been? Yeah, man, I hear you. Stitch, what you been playing on like lately?
I keep looking at the Red Dead Redemption 2 thing in the store. Oh man, it's like I just don't know if I have enough time to play the story mode. But then I saw the online thing is like cheap though, so it's like that's only maybe like 10, 12 bucks I think in the PS Store.
It's $10 for now. It'll jump back to 15.
Honestly, the single player is a really good. I mean, I think it was game of the year that year, right? I'm pretty sure it was.
I think it was too. It was
The
definitely
story's
snatching
really
up some
good.
stuff.
Yeah, it's really really good.
Yes, so I've been looking at that and just my thumb is just like hanging over like the purchase button. I'm just like, I probably will. But other than that, I've been just messing around with Call of Duty Zombies and then like just Warzone, just killing time with that. I didn't feel bad. I haven't really done too much gaming. I've just been watching like random shit on like Netflix and like Hulu more so than gaming. I was like, fuck. I was like, I've been I need to get back to my roots.
With Red Dead, that's the game that had the fucking physics, right? The fucking horse physics.
Well, yeah, and it's also, I mean, horses piss and they can run into fucking trees.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the game is it's so good. Like just like all the small little details. Did you play the first Red Dead Redemption?
No.
Anyway? Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't really matter. So like the thing that's cool about this is honestly to me the greatest sequel of all time for a video game, or at least the greatest prequel, because literally this game leads directly into the next game, and it's like it's so seamless. I didn't even know it was gonna happen. I was just like, oh, this is like literally like where you're at in like the first game, and like the entire fucking map is there, everything is there, and it's just like it's at the end of the game. They're just like whatever afterthought.
Yep.
Amazing.
Well, what gets me is obviously Rockstar did this like masterpiece of Red Dead Redemption 2, and it took me a while. Like it was so different. I wanted to play it at first like GTA 5, and that was the wrong way to play it. But I played when I played it the right way, and I beat it once, and I was like, "Hey, what's the other ending about?" And I replayed it again. I was like, "You know what? This is just, yeah, it's superb, man. The campaign you're gonna love, Stitch. I'd say go ahead and pull that trigger."
Oh yeah, get the full game because it'll give you online, and you can the full game is probably $40 now on sale.
It was cheaper than that. They reduced it a bit for Black Friday because I remember when I looked, it was like $50. I was like, fuck no, or whatever. Because I'm still stuck with the digital PS5 and everything. I didn't get the disc when I got it, so I have to stuff that I already own but I have on disc. It's like I can't play it because I need the digital version of it to play it on the PS5. So because I have the disc version of the game, but I don't feel like hooking up the PS4 in the living room or whatever. So I was just like looking at it. I was like $50. I was like, nah. And then Black Friday came around. I looked and it was like 25 or something. I was like, oh
shit.
Wow. I was like, okay. I was like, this is much more up my alley. So I think I'll go ahead and pull the trigger on that.
How the fuck did Rockstar like do that? That was 2018, 2019, whatever it was. And then everything I've seen and heard from this latest GTA definitive trilogy with San Andreas, Vice City, and GTA 3 has just been laughable, like half-ass bullshit.
Well,
because of COVID?
No, that's not even an excuse.
You can't put that.
Yeah, because I mean,
No, you can't.
COVID is no longer an excuse because you can just push the game back. All right, no rational person is going to get mad for pushing a game back over the past 2 years.
Yeah.
And these are old games.
Yeah.
Like these are like the early aughts, But hey, it is what it is.
I will say if you do pull the trigger, make sure you got enough space because it's a very large game.
The thing is, 80 gigabytes is, if I remember correctly, is what it was trying to tell me.
It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Damn.
It's PS4, so you just put it on your USB drive. You'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
there's
external.
no PS5.
Yeah, so that works. That'd be good.
There's no PS5 Red Dead Redemption 2 yet.
Yeah, which is surprising.
Yeah, but I mean, not honestly. Yeah, you're right. There's very little excuse to not have right now because I was just thinking. I was like, I mean, yeah, there's the performance bump, but then I was remembering like I was at my brother's place, and his kids they were playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and I was like, why is the fucking load screen so long, man? Like, what are you doing? I was like, do you have the PS5 version of this? He's like, yeah, I do. I was like, are you sure? Because like this, I'm like clocking time here, and it's like been over a minute, and shit's still fucking loading. And so he looked, and yeah, it wasn't a PS5. It wasn't a PS5 version. It was a PS4 version. Then he went to the PS5 version. It was like literally 3-second load screen. You know, if that.
Mhm. It's a huge upgrade. I love the free upgrades. I mean, it looks prettier. It does things faster. I noticed the difference because I was right in the middle of playing Doom Eternal, and then I got the PS5 upgrade. And I was like, oh, it's noticeable as fuck. So
It became Doom Internal. Got a little bassier.
Doom Eternal is fucking dope.
God damn, good shit.
I think I played that in VR. Is it Doom Eternal?
I don't know. You
Doom
probably the
is.
first one.
The original Doom is.
Yeah, Doom.
Yeah, original. That's what it was. Yeah.
I'm sorry, the original latest one, not the fucking original.
Yeah.
original.
2016.
OPC, 1900s.
Old Ninja, I want to hear your review. Like, are you playing Halo Infinite? Is it any good? Like,
So just to clarify, at this point in time, Halo Infinite is multiplayer only. The actual campaign doesn't release until the 8th, which is in 7 days.
Yep.
So
played multiplayer.
I'm playing.
Oh, shit, did you
Yeah,
watch-
I've been playing the multiplayer recently.
Did
What's
you
up?
watch the videotape? Is that why it takes 7 days?
God damn it! You make ring jokes.
Like,
Yeah,
oh, I got that reference.
yeah, I got the ring reference. We all got, well, me and Prodigy got it, but yeah, I've been playing the multiplayer. It's free if you have like Game Pass or whatever, or it's free for anybody, even if you don't have Game Pass. If you have access to, Microsoft Portal, you're able to get it and play it. I have to say it's been impressive. I was like, oh, like I can customize the way I want. I can, do stupid things with my, my character. Like they give you different AIs, so you can kind of be fun with. But I can run infinitely. I don't have like a stamina meter. I can run and slide. I can, quickly switch. There's enough new weapons to make things different. Like they have what they call it's technically a sniper, but it's basically they call it the spiker. And it's this giant fucking, it looks like a giant rocket, but it shoots a spike that's like a foot long. If you get hit anywhere on your body, you're instantly dead. Versus No, it's a giant spike. If you get spiked, you're dead. It's like a sniper. The drawback is that it takes like a good 25 seconds to reload. So yeah, you got to reload. You only get like 4 or 5 shots with it because if you miss, you're fucked. But if you hit someone, they're instantly dead. You can hit their toe and they're dead. Versus a sniper, 1 shot will drop shields unless you headshot. But 2 shots to the body with the sniper will kill someone. 1 shot to the head, depending on how far they are, will kill them. The map design has been improved because usually a lot of people complain when Halo first drops, the maps are kind of small. This one they drop like medium to large because there's actually certain, and it's 4-on-4 for multiplayer unless you're playing big team battle. But you're playing 4-on-4 and they give you banshees and warthogs and shit, and we're just like, I'm like, dude, this is a big ass map for 8 people. Like, what the fuck?
Wait,
so
it's bigger than like Battlefield maps or bigger?
No, not bigger. Not bigger than Battlefield. Bigger than past like Halo maps. The closest to a Battlefield map is Big Team Battle, where it's like for the Xbox One, it's like PC. It's like 24 per team or something like that. There's a lot more people. But, I mean, I've been having a lot of fun with it. They introduced the Battle Pass. Like, everyone's got a fucking Battle Pass now. Halo does a Battle Pass. It's basically, it's all for cosmetics. It's not for, nothing to pay to win type stuff. It's all to make yourself look cool. Everybody wants to look cool, get their Spartan looking all fancy. They have a samurai Spartan armor, which is super coveted, and it's only available if you advance in the battle pass, which is actually pretty fucking cool because once you get it, you can customize it to any color. You can make it look like a Sith Lord if you wanted to. It's pretty sick. I'm having a lot of fun. There's a couple of modes I haven't played yet, but it's all based on the random stuff, and I don't play a whole lot of big team battles, so I haven't seen all the modes. They introduced a new mode. It's like a base powering mode. You have to get these power modules to power your base, and then if you do, you win the round. So when you win the round, the map opens up even more. So it moves the modules. You got to get modules. You can prevent the other teams from getting modules. You can kind of camp out. They have these like little secret like coves. You got to like hack the door to get into.
What the fuck?
Yeah, your AI hacks it. It's like a kind of like in Call of Duty when they had the bunkers, but not as complicated. Instead of finding codes and all this shit, you just get to the door, put your AI in it, and you have to wait. So you're vulnerable while waiting. So everyone can kind of run up on you and blow you up and then run in and take all the goods. Once you leave that little cove or the base, the door locks behind you. You can't go back in. So it's like if you get killed, they're going to loot that whole thing and run out with all the good shit. So
Wait, hold on. I got a question. Do they still have the sexy AI little girl, Cortana? What's her name?
So I don't know. She's not. So I'll put it to you like this: there are new AIs that you can equip in multiplayer. There's 3 of them available, and then the 2 you have to advance in the battle pass to unlock. One of them is voiced by Erika Ishii. She's like a popular voice actress. She's done like some anime. She's done American animated TV. She's done some live action stuff. One of them, he's called Butler. He's very prim and proper.
The fuck?
And one of them is called Butler. But no, she voices Lumu. Very like kind of sensual, kind of.
That's the one I want to hear about. Not the man Butler. What the fuck?
Yeah, you do. What you like them fooders? What you talking about? You like them? You like them talking that way,
baby.
Yeah, so there's a couple like female like AIs you can equip. You can adjust on the fly. You can change their color and kind of stuff. There's a few of them. It's pretty funny. They say some pretty funny shit when you're playing, especially if you're losing. It's been fun. I have to say, it's like I feel like they're back in form. It's been entertaining. I'd much rather would play Infinite than Vanguard. Put it that way. So
there you go.
I'm waiting for the campaigns, which is next Tuesday. So we'll see what happens when the campaign drops.
Quick question.
Good.
I was gonna say you can see my gameplay on our Twitch channel. You can go to our Twitch channel and see me. I put some stuff on there. So there you go.
So did you ever finish playing God of War on PS5?
I don't think I did because I think I got distracted with Ghost of Tsushima. And I was just like, this is the shit. Whatever. So I think that completely fucked me up. But I was having a blast with it. But then just Ghost was great. And then when we were able to just squad up in multiplayer, I didn't look back. So Ghost I was loving Ghost. Ghost was definitely in my my upper tier of like all-time games that I've played in terms of fun I've had.
We still haven't even beat the raid. We got we got to do the last 2, the second and third one.
I think they added a 4th.
Probably. I don't. Oh no, they added a new versus mode. It's basically if you play Destiny, it's basically what's
the something gate?
No, I haven't played Destiny in like months. I can't remember what it is now. The one with the Drifter. Gambit. There you go. It's like Gambit. It's like Gambit, but in Ghost of Tsushima. It's actually pretty cool. It's like 2 versus 2. You're in the same map, but you're split by like a river of blood.
I did awesome. That one. Yeah, that was
it was pretty interesting. It's literally Gambit for Ghost of Tsushima, but it's fun. It's fun though.
Holy.
We got.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say we got Stitch on the cast. Should we talk about some? We talked about a lot of fun shit. We gotta talk about some real shit we didn't get into last week, especially with Stitch being here. So we all saw this last week. I know we all had some words with the Kyle Rittenhouse case. The verdict came in a week ago? 2 weeks? Has it been 2 weeks? No.
Feels like it's been
a week.
Yeah, it's been a week, but it feels like 2 weeks because a lot of people had a lot to say. What did y'all think about this verdict?
I thought it was 2 weeks because a week ago was Aubery,
Was it?
Rittenhouse came out and a week before Aubery did. If I
Okay,
remember
yeah. So
correctly.
it was 2 weeks.
I mean, the whole situation is. I mean, we've talked about the situation as it played out and everything when it happened, and just on the craziness of just everything involved with it. I watched bits and pieces of the trial. I wasn't fully invested into it as much as I was the George Floyd trial, just because all the craziness that was going on surrounding this judge and not being able to say the word victim and stuff like that, and all this other like crazy sideshow look at me kind of stuff. Prodigy will remember the referee Joey Crawford, who seemed to always make the basketball game about him when he was supposed to just be the referee, just making sure that both sides are playing fair. It seems like this judge was trying to get his sort of 15 minutes of fame by just like doing shit that just seemed like out of pocket, and that's like not the judge's role at all. Like, I mean, when you think of like judges, like real like non-TV judges, like you remember like Lance Ito, but that was because it was like the OJ case, but it wasn't because of anything like he was doing to like try to like steal the spotlight in the whole fucking deal. But this judge seemed like he was making comments and doing all kinds of like stuff that just seemed like a little bit prejudiced towards the defense and helping them out and all his actions and comments. I was just like, all right, I can see where this is going. And then the defense, the prosecution, I think did a really poor job of pretty much explaining that you can't really claim self-defense if you put yourself in that fucking situation or whatever. That's pretty much that was the key path to victory or whatever. In any other situation, then yeah, maybe you can claim self-defense, but when you drive somewhere and do something fucking ridiculous and get yourself in this shit that you shouldn't have been involved with from the get-go, especially when you're doing illegal shit like carrying a weapon under the age of 18 out of state lines and stuff like that, you don't get the privilege of being like, I was in fear for my life. Like, if you have a rifle or whatever, I shouldn't be in fear of my life if someone's coming at me with a skateboard. Like it doesn't fly like that. They weren't focusing on that, and even like during their interviews, during like cross-examination, it seemed like they were not helping the jury understand that you can't really claim I was in fear for my life if you put yourself in a legal situation. Like when they were questioning these witnesses and stuff like that and everything, it would keep coming up. Well, yeah, it looked like he was getting his ass kicked or whatever, and blah blah blah. So it just put in the jurors' minds that okay, yeah, maybe he was in fear for his life, and all you need to prove not guilty is just a shadow of a doubt. And instead of hammering home the fact that this kid was doing some illegal shit or whatever, and he shouldn't have been doing in the first place, that would have been an easy home run. It's like if I go break into Prodigy's house and everything, and I shouldn't be able to claim I was in fear for my life when I broke into his house and was doing some illegal shit, or it was just completely backwards and turned on its head. And I could just see how it was playing out. I was hoping that maybe like because I think they deliberated for maybe like 3 or 4 days. So I was hoping that maybe like be a surprise, but I wasn't really expecting it. And then it came out and it was whatever. But I think that a lot of people were really tied up in this case for a lot of the wrong reasons. We all know George Floyd was the victim in what had happened in the Chauvin trial. But I mean, a lot of people who were up in arms didn't know any of the victims' names involved with the 2 guys that got killed, the 1 guy that got shot. A lot of people just knew it involved the Jacob Blake, the outrage from the Jacob Blake shooting and everything.
This is one of the major things that bothered me was that there was like some not confusion, but there was like clarification on like I guess somebody did pull a weapon on Kyle Rittenhouse, but then there was also somebody else that didn't do anything at all that got shot. Like he was just a bystander, and the fact that this guy wasn't charged with This is what honestly it was like. This kid had qualified immunity with no training whatsoever. First of all, I don't believe in qualified immunity. I think it's fucking bullshit. It's a different conversation. But second of all, a kid that has no training in enforcement
emergency
law,
medical services or anything.
You should not have the same sort of like immunity as a law enforcement officer. Like it's fucking bullshit. Like somebody literally got shot by this kid that didn't do anything. He didn't assault him. He didn't do anything, as far as I remember from the case. It's just like, okay, I guess he just shot the guy and it's okay. Like what the fuck? Meanwhile, these same people that are like, oh yeah, this is like a legit, thing that he's got off scot-free. But meanwhile, they're talking about black on black crime where like a straight bullet will kill somebody. And it's like, well, did he shoot at them? Apply the same fucking bullshit nonsense in that situation where if somebody's shooting at somebody and they killed some kid in a house or shot some kid or anybody that's like a bystander in a house, and then see how lenient any judge or prosecution or defense or whatever is on that person. And in this case, like having like a bystander get shot by somebody because he was threatened in a situation that he put himself in, and he just gets off with like literally nothing. Fucking retarded.
I like the meme that was posted that showed like, oh, okay, so he got this. I guess I can go down to a Klan meeting with a gun and then start shooting people and say it was self-defense.
I will say this too. And one of the charges that was completely dismissed was in that state, and I'm trying to remember off the top of my head because it's been a few weeks. If you were like a gang member with a different specific type of firearm and under the age of 18, he would have been tried. But there was like a technicality because it wasn't the specific type of firearm.
Well, and even down the length of the barrel too. That was the crazy thing because like having you don't have to have in a lot of states you don't have to have a license to have a rifle.
Yeah.
So that's like the weird thing. But I think the state it came from you did, and also had to do with like the length of the barrel, and it got like really weird. But it's just like this is where like states. I don't know how to put this without because people that are listening to this are like told about the Constitution. It's like there's certain times where like states' rights and should it be legal for you to break your state's rights to do something that is against your state's rights in a different state? Like that's where it gets kind of fucking weird. You know what I mean?
Especially if it comes to abortion.
Like if it's illegal for you to have say a handgun or a rifle under the age of 18 in Wisconsin, and they went to Michigan and had the same weapon and you shot somebody, like. Should that really be legal? Like,
yeah. All I'll say is this though: have definitely been cases with literally a different firearm for a 17-year-old, usually a black or brown young man, and the charges that were dismissed obviously get you get the book thrown at you.
You don't even gotta go that far, Prodigy. There's been. There's a mom that went to jail for literally putting her kid in a school that was not in her district.
Yep.
She served.
I remember when we watched the tape and broke it down. It was ridiculous because like he's just walking down the street with the fucking rifle towards officers. Walking up to officers that are just sitting in the car, he's talking with them and all kinds of shit like that. I'm just like, my skin is crawling because like it's just so fucking unsafe. And like the officers in Kenosha, they're just like talking with them. They're just like, yeah, whatever, yeah, thanks for your help or whatever. It's like, do your fucking job. Like this is a fucking 17-year-old kid.
Don't forget in the background though. Don't forget in the background there were people screaming.
Yeah.
He murdered 2 people.
Yeah.
This person right there. What are you doing? Like literally telling the officers, this is someone who murdered people.
Well, even beyond that, like as the guy who's walking up to the police, he puts his hands up. Like nobody asked him, "Hey man, why are your hands up?"
That's a clue. That's a clue.
Because he knew what he did was fucking wrong. Like
even he was confused.
Yeah, he was
when he
like,
walked by the
police,
he was like, "Oh,
arrested here." Like seriously,
go home.
Just terrible policing, honestly, and the criminal justice system has totally failed. The victims in that, and people want to say that, oh, well, he killed somebody that was a child molester or whatever. Which, yeah, that is a crime. Don't get me wrong. But he didn't fucking know that. Also, he's not a fucking police officer. Also, he has no fucking right to kill somebody. So, get the fuck out of here. So, yeah, I understand, like, after the fact, it's like me saying that if I took an AK-47 and just shot out my window, you know, I guess, 30 rounds, maybe 31 if I have one in the chamber, just randomly shot out my fucking door, and I killed one guy, and that one guy happened to commit a crime, or happened to be a child molester, it's like, should I get off scot-free? No, I shouldn't, because I had no fucking idea that guy committed any crime whatsoever. None.
Right.
So it's just completely ridiculous.
Yeah, people are bending over backwards to like justify what he did.
Yeah.
It's like, see, like he's making him out to be some hero vigilante.
The Punisher would love these laws. Like, you know what I mean? Frank Castle, he'd be like, I have a field day. You know?
Yeah, he would.
Dude, he'll own a house in every fucking state that's okay for him to fucking carry a gun, so he can say like, yeah, I'm from Canada, eh? I can carry my weapon or some shit. I know Canada has no gun thing, but
the thing that was kind of striking to me is like he's like, as they said, Harold is a hero. He was offered internships by different governors at different states. He was interviewed on. He was interviewed. I'm not surprised, but I mean, like, you know, like he's not some kind of hero. Like he went on Fox News. Tucker Carlson invited him on to Fox News literally the day after or the day of him not being found not guilty. Like he was, like a week later, he was on the show.
We saw the same thing with Zimmerman. This is not new. This is not shocking. This is the exact formula, and it's playing out again. He's the hero. He took out somebody that was just doing some POS stuff, according to what they want to say, and he was just exercising his God-given right to either stand his ground or fucking defend himself with his fucking rifle. That's the narrative that they're fucking throwing out there and wrapping themselves in, regardless of the leaps and bounds and logic that make no fucking sense.
Also, the shit that happened in the courtroom was like ridiculous too. Because I mean, there's like the whole video editing, like you can zoom in and the quality of the get better with the fucking judge. Like people were so out of date with what was going on inside that courtroom. Like the judge and the lawyers, like they didn't have an understanding of how fucking technology worked, which I thought was fucking ridiculous from the get go.
Well, I just felt like the prosecution had like this huge. I don't know. I can't say that they botched the case because I didn't watch it, but there were certain things that hit the media, especially like Blue's talking about the whole AI assisted, you know, photographs. Like they had, like the prosecution had, like till the end of the day to come up with a Apple expert to, or did use AI to enhance pictures or not enhance or whatever. But they couldn't. There's no way they're going to get somebody to get that. And the judge, they didn't get a stay or anything. I don't know if they fought for one, but I'm just like, this is just going to hurt their case. And I just felt like there's things that I'm not sure the prosecution is ready to try this case.
A 2-year-old with an iPad knows how to zoom in and zoom out on pictures and put filter. Like what the fuck?
Well,
You know, one crazy thing I saw. There's a quick thing. There's a study that was done with jurors where whenever they watch like a slow motion like replay of an incident happen, it actually has a negative impact on their judgment because they get the impression to thinking like, okay, this is like not slow motion, it's more like real time. So this person had enough time to think about their action before they went off and did it. So like watching playbacks on things actually can have a negative impact on like which is crazy. I mean, it's I understand where it comes from, but it's like it's still fucking interesting how like the human mind works.
The only thing I was really sort of surprised about was that he actually took the stand, because most of the time these people, when they're on trial or defendants or whatever, they just sit there.
They get crying.
And they just sit there and just chill or whatever. They try not to at least put them in the ability to get cross-examined and everything. So I was surprised that he did take the stand. He got roasted for his crocodile tears and everything, so I was hoping that would backfire. But I mean, it didn't, and everything. So that part kind of sucked, but it played out, unfortunately, how it did. Real quickly, the Aubery thing worked out really well for those that believe in actual like fucking justice and shit. That played out really well. All three of them got found guilty of murder. Even the guy that filmed it and everything. Yeah. So that was pretty awesome how that played out. I was glad to see that they didn't they tried to pull the whole what about his past kind of thing and try to pull all these random Hail Mary things about what kind of person he was rather than looking at the actual facts of the case and the incident that happened at the time and stuff. And even though it worked out great, thank God it got leaked to the fucking media, because that whole case was just sitting on a fucking shelf and not being taken care of, not being looked at. And
got a video.
Yeah, it literally, it's a miracle that it even went to court and everything, because it got one of the lawyers ended up leaking it out to the public, and the public was like, "Yo, what the fuck is this?" And because he would have just got away scot-free.
Well, don't forget, fuck the DA, and I heard she's she's under investigation, or there's some charges against her. But the DA was like, "No,
thank God.
Those are my boys." You know what I mean? They didn't do nothing wrong. I was like, "What the fuck?"
It's ridiculous.
Killed while jogging, just being black.
What's crazy about that story, bringing fucking out of the goddamn Woolworth? Like, they're like, oh, here we got a video of him going through this construction site, like still the equipment is like that. Like, they were trying to find all kind of crazy shit for him to justify the reason why they killed him.
They tried to pull this like Hail Mary and call it like a citizen's arrest and everything. But under Georgia law, you can't do a citizen's arrest for a misdemeanor. And all he had at that time was a misdemeanor possible trespassing or whatever. So that part was completely bullshit. And like he kept trying to bring it up, citizen's arrest, and the prosecution was like, even if that was the case, all you have is potential trespassing if you want to stretch and pull the issue, whatever, where he might have been somewhere he shouldn't have been. But the prosecution nailed it. They were like, none of these witnesses testified that he stole anything, so you don't have a burglary and everything. So all he was just walking through an area where he possibly might not have should have been at the most or whatever. And that's not something you're gonna fucking detain somebody at gunpoint for. You wouldn't do that as a fucking police officer or whatever, let alone some cowboy hillbilly redneck in Georgia.
Yeah,
it's funny. We just
go ahead.
This Ali with Will Smith playing Muhammad Ali, and an opening scene, he's like running, and a cop comes by. And it's like, "What you running for, boy?" And to me, it's like, why did he even say that? He's lucky. I mean, we're playing a case where a guy was running and he was fucking murdered by some guys trying to play fucking heroes or whatever.
Well, I think the first guy who did it was like he's a former police officer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
I think
this is like
was it 2 more?
What I've seen from like a lot of interactions with police is that a lot of police officers, I don't know if it's just like in general, but a lot of shit that I see, they don't understand like actual laws. Like they try to coerce people into doing some shit, into like giving up their freedoms. Like the First, the Fourth, and the Fifth Amendment protect you from like a lot of shit. So if somebody asks you like where you're going, even if a police officer asks you like what are you doing, where are you going, you don't have to answer them at all. You don't. The Fifth Amendment protects you. If they ask you for your ID, if they cannot articulate a crime that they think you're committing, you don't have to give them your ID. You know, there's like a lot of shit that you don't have to do. And so and this is for police officers. And so for some general ass person that's in their fucking truck asking you where the fuck you're going, you don't have to answer them at all. You don't need to justify yourself at all. You don't need to do shit. Because you can do whatever you can do whatever the fuck you want to do as long as you're not committing a crime. And if the person did not see you committing a crime, then they have literally no justification for them to like imprison you or do whatever the fuck else they want to try to do. And that's the reason why they're all going to fucking jail. Because they decided that without any sort of evidence that he committed some serious crime that he did not commit. And they decided to trace him down and murder him. And the egregious part, hold on, real quick, Prodigy. the crazy part for me is that they all thought that this should have been legal. Like they were well within their rights to detain this person and then murder him because he didn't want to answer their questions or prove his innocence. But you don't need to. You don't. Go ahead, Prodigy.
Fucking Karen move.
Yeah, I mean, we just really got to call it what it is. This was them saying I'm white and I am the authority, and you're black, therefore you are guilty, and your life don't mean shit, and I can take it anytime I want to, because you are guilt by skin color. It really was as simple and as racist as I don't like your skin color being in this neighborhood or in this area.
I thought you were going to hit it right on the bullseye, but what you should say is it's a modern day lynching. That's exactly what it is. Yeah,
that's it.
That's exactly what it is.
Just kind of piggyback on that too. It's like, if you read any type books, like a black man, like their master could send them down to downtown and buy some groceries, and they would just run across the wrong fucking posse, be like, "Hey, why you out by yourself?" They'll instantly get just fucking whipped and beaten, and like how Stitch said, like you'd be fucking hung. And it's like literally, it's a new version of that basically.
Why? I mean, honestly, if you listen to this podcast,
They
you
get a
probably
foot
know
off.
this answer. But why do you think we have Karens right now?
Mm-hmm.
These Karens exist because traditionally Karens could have like said that anybody that was brown skinned did something wrong, and they would just get fucking killed by some crazy fucking lynch mob. Because they believe this Karen, and this is multiple times throughout history.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna say like there's that one incident that was in they talked about it in what's the movie? What's the one with it's to my tongue. The one by Lovecraft Country. There you go. Where like there was a little boy who, the white woman said that she looked at him. And like literally, they took him down to the water.
Emmett Till.
Yeah, Emmett Till.
Could beat him. And, Emmett Till. Yeah, throw it down in water. Like that should happen. There was like a recent story. I think it was maybe last year or the year before, where like a little black kid had a backpack on.
Before you complete that story, the woman that accused Emmett Till of raping her or like saying some inappropriate comment, she's still alive to this day. She hasn't served a fucking day in jail at all.
And she confessed.
So when people talk about like
right?
racism in America, like there's probably thousands. No, there is 100% thousands of white people that are alive today that have either killed black people or accused a black person of a crime that have gotten them killed, and they have not served a day in jail, like none. And this person that she even admitted it that Emmett Till didn't do anything wrong. He's dead. She's alive. She's still not in jail. Why?
Yeah.
The story I was touching on real quick was that there was a little boy that inside of a liquor store. I think it was maybe in New York or whatever. And he had a backpack on, and he's like walking out, and like the backpack just somehow grazed the back of this white lady's butt, and she just fucking goes for him. She's like calling the police. This little kid like ball tears, like I didn't touch you, blah blah. The woman's like, you touched me. And you watch the video, like you literally see the kid walking by, and his backpack just happened to graze her butt. It's like, come on, people! Like, you got to be better than that. Like, no, there's no reason for some little kid to fucking grab your ass, especially her. She was.
Oh, you're thinking of
that's how bad.
Kalief Browder.
Yeah, that was a.
Was that the incident?
That might have been it, but he's the guy who went to Rikers Island for like 3 years without a trial. He eventually got out, but he committed suicide because he was stuck in a prison full of adults, and I think he was underage at the time.
He was.
I think they talked about that in Lovecraft Country. There was a kid who went to jail, and he was like he tried his best to be like the best whatever he could be, but like the fucking prison system just chewed him up and ate him out. And once he did get free, he just couldn't handle his fucking reality.
JC, I think, did the executive producing on a Netflix documentary about Kalief Browder. It was really, really good. It's obviously tragic and extremely sad, but
it's also highly important. And a thing that also gets glossed over is jury duty is important. I mean, people sort of joke and kid about getting out of jury duty, and I'm just going to say, I got a dentist appointment. or just say I hate everybody and blah 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 blah, and they have to fill a jury or whatever, and they're just going to get 12 people that just a lot of the terms that say they get 12 people that are just dumb enough not to get out of it or whatever, and those are the people that are deciding whether people go innocent or go to jail, and they're not intelligent enough a lot of the times to fucking pay attention to the evidence or understand laws or whatever. They just think one side is more charismatic than the other, or whatever, not actually listen to how the law reads and how it should be applied to the situation.
No,
So it's
hold
important.
on. I got to push back a little bit, man. I got to ask for Prodigy's help for this because I forget the goddamn term. But there is a term that, so in jury selections, that they can use to dismiss a juror for any personal reason. I forget what the term is, but it's almost always people of color.
I was just going to go there.
Well, yeah.
What's the name of the term?
Oh, fuck. It's like a jury dismissal or unqualified something.
It's usually something along those lines because they did that. They did that for the Rittenhouse case because someone made a joke about the man who got shot.
No, it's not like that. It's not like, because that's a definite prejudice. But it's there's a term,
BWL.
Peremptory challenges. That's what it is.
There you go.
Peremptory challenges. So they basically any lawyer can do a peremptory challenge to any juror to dismiss them for whatever reason. They're not justified at all. And
well, yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's part of the so-called process between the prosecution and the defense picking and choosing and eliminating people. And yeah, they're going to do their biases because obviously they want to keep people on the jury that think that's going to side with their side of the case or whatever. I'm just talking about people that when they get the notice in the mail, they're just like, fuck that, I ain't showing up. I ain't doing whatever. I'm just trying to figure out any way I can to like get out of it and everything.
Well, yeah. But I think part of hold on. But part of their issue is that most people in America think that our justice system is not just, and so I think getting rid of shit like preemptory challenges and shit like that, and like actually having, a more fair legal system would actually get people more involved in jury duty and actually paying them instead of like some fucking bullshit,
$4 a day.
Yeah, like actually paying them. Like you need to pay like what they would get paid in their normal job, like whatever it needs to scale. So you can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna pay you fucking, $15 for your time when you get paid fucking $75 an hour. Like
I thought isn't your like if you do jury duty, isn't your work still supposed to pay you like your daily rate while you're
no.
Yeah.
You're
It
doing your
depends
civic
on your
duty.
job. It depends on your job.
No, and it's not even on your job. It's like if you go into jury duty, like they just pay you like the base rate. It doesn't scale.
In one of my previous jobs, I got called for jury duty, and I was getting paid. I would have gotten paid as if I showed up for regular work, and if I got paid to be on the jury. I didn't get selected for the jury because I'm never gonna get selected for a fucking jury.
Well, so
whatever.
Hold on. In the job that you're saying that you had, then was it a job that you would have been exempted from jury duty anyway? Because of the job that you had? No. Okay. So all the jobs that I've had, like I've done jury duty a couple times, and they don't. I mean, obviously my job will pay me for my time off for jury duty, but if you're poor, and you don't get paid a lot of money, and like it's probably less than you're gonna get paid anyway. It's like, why would you do that? It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, it's totally
there's
different.
no protections for you to keep the job.
I want to jump back really quick because we just talked about it about, African American men that are, thrown into jail for.
Oh, we were talking about.
But no, but y'all see this about an author. So Alice Sebold, she's the author of Lovely Bones. I don't know if you read the book or seen the movie. She wrote a book called Lucky about her.
Lucky Bones. I know I've seen that porno.
No, it's called The Lovely Bones.
Oh,
which Lucky is the book that she wrote about her sexual assault back in the late 70s, early 80s. So apparently there was an African American man hanging around her college campus near her dorm, and she pointed out this man, Anthony Broadwater. So he was in the lineup, right? He's in the police lineup. She points out another African American man, a different man, who she said assaulted her, but they chose Broadwater. Well, apparently he was at the time that they picked him up, but they tried him and he went to jail. He just got out. So
I'm
then,
confused.
so he got out. He was on the lineup. She picked someone else as her assailant, but yet the detectives were saying, no, this is the guy. So they pulled Broadwater out, but because of DNA, he got exonerated. But he served 30 years in jail.
What year was this?
81. He was sentenced in 81. He just got out. And the book that she wrote about him is now she wrote about her assault, now is being pulled because the man that she identifies is not him. So,
is this guy even fucking paid out? Because 30 years in fucking jail, like that's he should get millions of fucking dollars for that shit. Because goddamn, you ruined somebody's life.
Well, she wrote an apology letter. You know,
well, you can't blame her.
Why'd she write an apology letter if she didn't pick him?
I don't know. You'd have to read the letter.
The judicial system, yeah, the penal system, opening the checkbook. Not her, but I get it.
Yeah.
So,
all right, guys.
It's a fun shit. Or
go ahead.
No, I was gonna say let's get into some fun shit, but you guys want to?
It's getting late.
Well, I'm gonna bring up. I know we talked about Arcade, the Arcane. Shit, fuck yes. Have everybody finished it yet?
I finished it.
I have not quite finished it. I'm like five, 6 episodes in. I do love it, but go ahead.
There's only 9 episodes though.
Yeah. Oh, I know what I want to talk about. I want to talk about fucking Cowboy BeBop.
Oh shit. Here we go.
Kronos isn't here right now. No, we'll save that till Kronos come back because I know Kronos is a big Cowboy BeBop fan, and the live action came out recently, and it's kind of get everybody's feedback on it because I finished it and I enjoyed it. I thought it was. I mean, it wasn't perfect. It didn't line up with the whole like the anime. They took little things here and there, but I thought they did a decent. They did a decent job until the fucking end. It's like, okay, you know what? Fuck this whole goddamn show. They fucked up one of the characters. And I was really pissed about it. But I mean, it was a live action anime, but it wasn't perfect. But it wasn't like horrible, to be honest. They took some liberties, like they did some things that didn't make sense. That wasn't the same as it was in the anime. But overall, I thought it was decent. It was decent. It could have been a whole better.
Yeah,
but
I hear you. It sounds like you being nice, but
well, it's way fucking better than Death Note. Death Note was boo shit garbage. I did like the live action version of Death Note, the Japanese version, but apparently I'm the only one on that fucking ship. But yeah, I mean, I thought it was okay. It was just like it could have been a whole lot better. It's still fun to watch. If it was not an anime, it's a word. So we're talking about Cowboy BeBop for Kronos, who just walked back into the room. For the anime, if this was not an anime, this would have been a really good like spaghetti western type space odyssey type thing. But since it has this huge fucking anime tied to it, it kind of brings it down a couple of notches. Kronos, have you had a chance to watch live action Cowboy BeBop?
I watched the first episode and I liked it, but I haven't watched the whole series, so I'm hesitant to say whether I like it or not. But I like that they definitely paid homage to the original anime. There are some differences in the anime, in at least the first episode, that I would have liked to have seen, like when the guy was on red eye and like he literally saw a bullet coming and he just fucking dodged it like Neo. That was missing from the episode, but that's a small gripe. A couple other things too, but yeah, I'm still looking forward to like seeing the rest of it. But it wasn't as terrible as most live action animes in recent or all memory. So yeah.
Like some of the special effects that they use are pretty fucking like they put money into it. It's like it's not like when they showed the spaceship, the Bebop, like it's like holy shit, this is actually pretty fucking dope. But then homeboy from Luke Cage, he does a really good fucking Jet. Like he probably it's the one person on the show that's like perfectly cast for this character. He's like spot on Jet. Like it's funny because when I was watching it, I thought like, okay, I don't see Bushmaster at all with this character. Like his character doesn't fucking roll over into this show. But like with the character who plays Spike, I'm like, oh shit, that's such and such from Harold and Kumar going to White Castle. That shit just kept popping in the back of my head. But with him, he was like, okay, he's Jet from the get go. But then the one thing with black people hair in shows is that they can never get that shit right. Like, I mean, Jet is bald, but the fucking his beard side chap stuff
Yeah,
it looks really bad. Like that,
but it's
they
also
fucked
like,
up on that shit.
Well, I mean, Jet in the show, that's how his beard was. But I mean, for people that might be like, oh, why is Jet black in the show? So the voice actor that is the dub version, he's a black guy. So if you ever watch, and like, you've heard me talk about sub versus dubbed all the time, but my caveat is always Shinichiro Watanabe shows. Shinichiro Watanabe, all of his shows have, if you're going to watch an anime dubbed, definitely Shinichiro Watanabe. What I mean by that is Cowboy BeBop, Samurai Champloo, he did a bunch of other ones too, but they were always fantastic voice casts. And and for the voice cast for Cowboy BeBop, it was a black guy for the English subtitle version or dub version. So, yeah, stop hating.
Yeah, I mean,
but overall, I thought it was fun, but just oh god, the last episode just kind of was like, okay, just took it from like maybe a 6-7, maybe down to like just a solid 6. Just because there was I don't want to spoil it since I haven't gotten to that point. But I mean, it's kind of all over the internet. But
I'll get there. Hold on, real quick. I kind of glossed over this, but the guy who actually voiced Jet in this dub version, his name is Bo. I'm probably gonna murder this guy's last name, but Belingsia. Pretty sure that's how it is. Bo Belingsia. And Jesus Christ, this dude's fucking resume is incredible. Like, he's done all kinds of anime.
Oh shit!
He's basically every black guy you knew. He's in video games. Shit, he was in fucking Red Dead Redemption 2. He's in goddamn Naruto. He's in fucking everything, y'all. He's in Shippuden. He's in everything. So yeah, this guy has a solid resume. I didn't know that until I just read this.
good shit.
Oh shit! Is his laundry list longer than Chris Summers? Because she's like,
I mean, well, the guy.
I think Chris Summers, Kevin Conroy are probably like, I don't know, iconic voice actors for me.
Yep.
So this dude was born in 1944. So maybe.
Holy shit! That goes older than my mom.
Yeah, it goes back it's probably longer than Chris Summers because I'm still fucking scrolling. I'm still scrolling, and I'm still fucking scrolling. And I'm
That's a boomer.
When I get to my birthday, yes, I did. There we go. He's previous to my birthday. So there you go. He's been doing work in TV series since 1973.
God damn.
And The Young and the Restless.
Good legend. What?
Yeah.
It's a bit con.
He's been
77 years old right now.
I kind of want to have him on the podcast now. Once we get back to doing podcasts. And holy shit. God damn. Hold on. I think his first anime was Lupin the Third, and that was in 1978.
It's old school right there.
That's amazing.
That's old school.
Yeah.
Yep. I never watched Lupin, but I want to check it out at some point.
It was fun.
Which one's Lupin? Oh, that's
Lupin
the one with
the
Thief.
Oh well, Lupin the Third is the
Third.
anime, and then
Yeah.
Lupin. You're thinking of Lupin with the X-Men dude. I need to see season 2 of that one.
Also a black guy.
Yep.
With the
All right,
Lupin
guys.
and is there a Netflix show called Lupin?
Yeah, that's what we were mentioning.
Yeah.
Wait, that's an X-Men? Like it's a
Well,
Marvel
he
thing?
was in
Darwin.
the last day or first Days of Future Past. He was Bishop.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not Darwin. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta mix it.
not Darwin, the one we won't be naming. All right, let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up, guys. Old Ninja, what you got populating this week? God damn it!
What was I doing? I didn't get a chance to watch any of the Masters of the Universe Part 2.
Oh
I'm probably
god.
I'm probably gonna get in on that.
What a tweet.
I caught up on the Justice because I thought it was behind, but there was only one episode out. Gonna be just kind of like chilling. Oh, I got a new TV, so I'm gonna hook that up sometime late this weekend. I got a 4K TV. I didn't have
No
one before.
PlayStation.
No PlayStation. I can wait.
So why'd you get a 4K TV?
Because I'm gonna get one eventually, but I'm gonna wait and see what
Mhm.
I want. Because they're still hard to get. I'm not trying to pay $1,000 for a PS5.
But you pay
It's like
$1,000
buying
for a TV?
condoms before you get a chick.
Well,
What?
I have stuff that's Steam. I mean, Disney Plus and like Netflix and stuff. They stream in 4K. So
all the
there you
a
go.
lot of these TV are smart TVs.
Look at
Have
all
all that
that
shit plugged
bullshit.
into it.
Oh, Ninja, your internet can't even fucking support 4K. What are you talking about? You time out on this
What?
fucking podcast all the time.
That's because I took out my extender.
what?
I unplugged that
I
shit.
can't understand what you just said.
That's what.
Timed out. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna be catching up on shows. Some of these games because I never finished God of War, so I'm probably gonna go back and try to finish it sometime this week, and then play some Halo when it drops on Tuesday, pretty much. But that's kind of about it.
Stitch, what you got?
Got a lot of busy shit going on. We're moving or whatever, so
Oh
it's
shit!
gonna be we're moving to Pleasanton.
Are you trapping in a closet?
So I gotta start boxing stuff up and everything, and especially with holiday season coming around and everything, I want to try to knock all that stuff out as quickly as possible before it gets to, like right at Christmas time and everything. So busy doing that for the next like couple of weekends, or probably the next 2 weeks. I'll just be boxing everything up and getting ready to move over to Pleasanton. Been busy with work, but finally done. I'll be done with training officially on Sunday, so that'll be dope.
Damn.
It's sort of informal that everything's done with training or whatever, but just sort of going through the process now, just to finish up the actual required number of days of training and everything. But that part's pretty exciting. I'm hyped about that, and then just doing stuff with the kid. She's just running around like a fucking madman. Just yelling for no reason, just to see how loud her voice can get, and just saying like no, and just for no reason. I'm just like, why are you doing this? Like this is not logical. But then it's always fun. Just I get such a joy for like cooking for her, just like random foods. Like I made like shrimp scampi and everything with like angel hair pasta, and so she'll pick up the noodles and everything, then she'll like try to like do the fork, and then she'll just like take the noodles and like hang them over her head and then try to like lower it into her mouth. So it's just hilarious just watching her try to like do stuff like that.
Quick little thing, Stitch. When your kid does not eat your food, are you offended by it? I know right now for me, like Sebi, he's a little picky on food, and I'm like, dude, I just spent like fucking a lot of time cooking this food. You're rejecting it, like, come on, man.
I can't get mad at that because like I'm a pretty picky eater. Like I don't fuck with cheese, so I can't get mad and be like, why are you so picky when I'm picky as hell? So I'm just like, it's just like karma coming back for me if she doesn't eat something that I make for her. For the most part, she's pretty good. She just doesn't like avocados for some reason. I don't know if it's the texture or what, but everything else, she'll pretty much try it and she'll eat it and stuff like that. So that part's been pretty fun, and just she's gonna be like a goddamn track athlete because all she does is just run nonstop, just laps around the house and jump off stuff. So outside of her breaking a bone and or poisoning herself from like she tries to like drink the bath water, which I'm just like, why don't drink the bath water? I'm like, you're in a bath, and she'll just like take a little toy and just start trying to drink. I'm like, stop. I'm just like, they're gonna think I'm like poisoning her or whatever. But other than that, it's just been dope. Just end of the year's coming around, the year's flown by the past 2 years with the whole COVID stuff, but hopefully shit gets back to normal eventually if people can act right. But
nope, Unicron's coming.
Yeah.
Days of days.
Kronos, what you?
I think you said what you got. You cut off for a second. Yeah. So we went down to Chula Vista, and now I want to move. I think I'm came back more and more on board to moving. And it's funny because like, you know, when Prodigy moved, I was thinking, you know, he's so fortunate to have like equity in his home to like move. And then I was like, hold on, I have basically the same amount of fucking equity as Prodigy does in my house right now. So like, why can't we like just do the same fucking thing and just fucking move? Like, it's, you know, take some of the equity out of the house, either rent this place or fucking sell it. I don't really give a shit at this point in time. Move down there, be close to, you know, Prodigy, my brother, and, you know, a cheaper cost of living. And when Comic-Con comes around in San Diego, we could do that too. And, you know, I've lived in that area for a long time in my life. For like probably a good, at least 10 years. At least 10 years. Probably like more like 15 or more. But, yeah, like we're having like legit conversations about like moving down there. So there's a couple of new communities that are going to have like new houses down there that are like pretty reasonable, but I need to see where the schools are. And also, like, the existing homes are still, like, well within our budget, you know, with equity out of the house. So, you know, you might see us moving to that area next year sometime. So, maybe, hopefully. You're muted, Prodigy. I see your lips moving. You ain't saying shit.
My bad. You know we'd love to have
Are you ventriloquist?
Yeah, you know, I'm just jibber jabber. We'd love to have you. Everybody's welcome. Come on, visit. Blue, Stitch, Old Ninja, come on visit down here, and then you'll want to move down here.
Yeah, it's especially like where you guys live. It's such a nice fucking area, the whole area, and then like seeing, you know, Riley and Reese hanging out together, like it was so great. She was just like, fuck all these presidents, I just want to hang out with Reese. I'm like, all right, I guess.
Especially if you get more for your money for your house like that. Because I've been to Captain's house and it was like, dude, you got wings. Like you literally had to like cross like a little bit of a plateau to go to over to like where the bedrooms were and shit like that. Like it was. His house was legit.
And now he's got this fucking insane goddamn pool backyard thing. I'm just like, you gotta fucking.
Oh, he built a pool,
bruh.
Yeah, he was talking about it last time I was there. So
I think when we were there, Prodigy, like I don't think he had a pool. It was just fucking rocks and a fucking volleyball net.
Now it's like a legit pool with like a jacuzzi,
like Playboy,
and a fucking like
barbecue
grotto area, and like it's goddamn.
That's
awesome.
It's a grotto resort, basically. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I feel like the captain's house needs like a rail system, like a monorail to get through the part of the house. I'm like, oh, come on, everybody, we gotta take the rail just to get to the master bedroom or living room or something.
Yeah, like his house is like legit 3 times the size of my house, but it's fine. Like I'm not. They definitely deserve like the house that they live in, but at the same time, I'm kind of jealous. I don't need a house that big, but at the same time, the house that I'm in right now is way too fucking small. So, and we pay a lot of money for this house. So, yeah, I think if we move and take some equity out, we could have, you know, a good living condition down there. So, yeah, it's hopefully sometime next year we can move and do that. So,
it's all about Legoland.
Yeah, our Duplo.
That's a guy.
Riley got real mad when I was like, when I told her I got her Legos. She's like, "Are they little Legos?" I was like, well, yeah, but I couldn't find Duplos. She's like, she wanted Duplos.
Yeah.
We got a
I got
Duplo.
you.
But
So
are those like the generic like Legos? Aren't they like?
yes and
Are they a
no.
brand of
No,
Legos?
they're just bigger Legos.
Just for kids.
Little kids can't fuck with those tiny ass fucking bricks and shit.
They eat them.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think like Mega Blocks because like I remember fucking like
Yeah.
late night 80 cartoon or not cartoons but like infomercials had fucking like Mega Blocks or something like that. They're like, oh, we'll work with Legos and blah blah. We're like,
They don't work with Legos.
yeah, you guys are shit are janky.
Yeah. And also, it's Lego, not Legos.
Yeah, I mean it's Squid Game, but I'm gonna call it Squid Games.
That's because you're ghetto and black, but it's okay.
Lego.
All right, Blue, what you got?
Oh shit, what do I got going on? December. We're at the end of the fucking year, so fucking time is ticking down for the end of fucking 2021. What am I doing for little Sebastian? Like, this kid, like he's eating solids and he's not liking like puree shit at all. Like if I gave him puree, he'd be like, what is this? I need to find this food. But he's kind of getting picky with his food, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, I think he's kind of discovering how to poop, which is funny because like, you know, with kids, like, you know, you think they'll just poop and that's it, not that. But when babies start eating solids, they're pooping it's a little bit of a different sensation to them. So like pushing, like for you to poop, like you need to push, but there's like a certain part of your body needs to like open up for that poop to come out. So you're pushing, but that body's like hiding. So it's like a fighting thingy. And I think he just kind of discovered because he pooped 3 times a day. And it's like, whoa, dude, like, come on, like, what the hell? Like, usually for his solid poops, they've been like once a week. Like, now he's like three a fucking day. It's like, okay, you slow your roll, little kid. But, but overall, like,
just feed him
just
cheese
watching
and
this.
shit. You'll be fine.
We haven't gave him dairy yet, like dairy products. Like, yeah, we have like this long laundry list of food that he's tried, but we haven't given him dairy yet. But, yeah, like it's just this kid is interesting. Like he's kind of doing the army crawl right now. So if he wants to go somewhere, he would just army like I want to buy him like a G.I. Joe outfit so he can like every time I just see him crawl, he'll be like it's real funny when he wants this toy. But I just bought him a bunch of like Montessori toys for him to play with, and like he's super fucking fascinated with these toys, and it's if you know Cronus is reading a book about Montessori, and the shit's just fucking simple. Basically, a box with a hole in it, and you drop a fucking ball into the hole. And this kid is super fascinated with it. And I just think I don't know. I think it's interesting. Like the whole Montessori thing was like really interesting when I was like taking child development classes back in college. But yeah, man, it's just fucking cool. My homegirl Mega, she's in town from Texas this weekend, so I might try to hang out with her and maybe take Sevi with me, so like, you know, he can interact with people. But overall, like, I think I really need to get back into gaming, man, because like I got a PS5 and it's got dust on it. That's all I can say. It's got dust on it. And I really want to play with you guys because you guys are always in the chat room talking like, oh, you guys ready to play some? You guys ready to kill some zombies? You ready to like go back and save time with like fucking war time and shit like that? Like, I got FOMO with you motherfuckers playing fucking all your Call of Duty games and zombies. Like, I really need to get back into that. It's just weird because like I don't know how y'all fools find time with having kids. But before I had a kid, I don't understand how you guys found time. But I guess you just
I'll work 4 days a week, so that's my excuse.
I said I've barely been able to bake it on the cast because I've been wrapped around my kids, freaking chasing her around the house on Wednesdays for the most part.
Blue, you know what it is. RNH all day, every day. Fuck sleep. Get money, get that bread.
You're the first one to go.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You're the first one to pass out, Prodigy. You ain't even up on RNH.
Whatever.
I'm gonna RDH, that real dad time.
Good shit, bro. All right. For me, I gotta finish up Arcane finally. So like that's like high priority.
So
So
good.
good.
Yeah, I'm almost midway through, so I'll definitely try to prioritize that. Got to get down on some Back for Blood, more and more and more. I should be able to finish that off, and I'm still down for Cold War Zombies. I'm gonna probably wait because I don't have $45,000 to pay for a Spider-Man movie. I'll wait a little while. Cause when does that drop? 2 weeks? A week and a half?
Huh?
I'm not gonna watch it in theater, so it's soon. Sure.
Okay, it's coming up in December, whatever it is. But that's all I got, man. Take us out, old ninja.
All right. Users experience Blacker Than Black times Infinity. I don't happen to.
Infinity.
Check us out online anywhere with Bees and BTI. It's BTHAN BTI. You can find us on almost every platform except for Snapchat and TikTok that I know of. You can email us at beesandbti@gmail.com. Check out our official website, binheadproductions.com/beesandbti. Yeah, like you can check us out on Twitch as well, like I said earlier. And then we have a Discord. Email us, let us know you want to join the Discord. We have one on there. And on Amazon, we have an app that'll let you know when we go live, and you can watch us through the app.
Speed on them.
Where's the stream on TikTok?
If it's consensual.
Oh.
Consensual Skeets.
I bet Skeeted on Starfire. I posted a video on the chat.
I think that's what the name of this will be. Consensual Skeets.
Penetrating further and further into the unknown vastness of space.
Peace.
Yet many questions remain unanswered.